And I'd say, chat, officially welcome to the 1-100 Sorc plays. We're now officially rushing this one with the last day of Mother's Blessing, because this is the last day of the 35% bonus XP that you're having, right? So we're going to take Arglash with the bonus of even more mana. Then we're going to talk to Lorcan as soon as we can. We're going to get Chain Lightning up with a Chain Lightning and then Chain Lightning bounce. Okay, talk to Lorcan. I'm currently trying to do my skills as I essentially talk to the lad, right? To save myself time. And yes, we're running around in our beautiful Keltha Sunstrider outfit because that's the only reason we're playing Sorc, right? That's the only reason we're playing Sorc, because we bought skins, chat. And I think it's a very good reason. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I think that's a pretty good reason. Sir, are you here with like level 42 in World Tier 1? Let's see. Fat Adam, DJ, good to see you there. Good day. We're all excited and looking forward to this. There's lifestyle that says Barber. Thank you for reminding me. I fixed it. We get 1 point in lightning, so we need ice armor and ice armor to give us bonus mana regeneration. That's for sure. Then we need the teleport. I want to talk to Lorcan, so you open that shit for me. Thank you very much. And we need Frost Nova. Do we need fire in the beginning too? Does fire actually... Flame Shield doesn't give mana regeneration at the beginning, right? I'm going to take Frost Nova. And the cooldown reduction. That's what we're going to keep. We're going to not get the movement speed for the time being. We're going to just pump out Chain Lightning now to get more Chain Lightning. So we get the mana, we get the Nova, and we need the teleport on 5. Yeah. I'm a bit peculiar. Like, my movement skill always needs to be on 5. It's just like baked into my brain. I can't play different. God, I adore this outfit tremendously. So how soon can Sorc essentially dominate the Infernal Hordes, right? With all the other characters, we're like going really early. And especially not only how soon can you dominate the Infernal Hordes, we also going to be trying out, what was it? Bonus lucky hit chance? There was bonus lucky hit chance, right? We need to take precision magic early because we're obviously going to be playing the good old Elemental Surge. Babu, good to see you there. I'm happy you're enjoying the videos. I love putting them out. You know, Winter Glass? I should be able to do Infernal Hordes without Winter Glass. Come on, at least with level like 35. We'll see about that. No name, good to see you there.
Yes, well, it's the only gift you'll get from me.
Okay, Estelle, let me talk to you. Come on.
Look here.
The slowest part of the level journey, right? But it's too convenient to not pick this up early. It's also a bunch of levels. Technically, what you should do is this too. Like, this is what a lot of people forget in the beginning. It's essentially almost another level, right? Claiming this just moves you forward even further. So it'd be a waste of resources to not do that. We get 2 more points, so we're going to put the lucky hit chance up later. Now we're going to go out to the helltide. Ugh, I splashed coffee in my eye. I'm awake now. I'm awake. It's good. It's good. I'm going. Coffee in my eye. We're cooking. Did the helltide just stop? Did the helltide just in this very moment stop? Great. Best conditions to start, like best conditions to start. I mean at least like it still has the remnants of the of the hordes left. It's always helpful to just get you like bonus in the beginning. We can do this. Wait, it even has the event left? Okay, that's a bit extreme. I wasn't aware you would have like the hell events, like the world events from the helltide just left over here. I'm just here to pick up like the good spawns. Right? That's level 7 already. So we get this fully leveled up. Now I'm gonna go for the lucky hit chance. Probably. Well, why the lucky hit chance? Well, because we are in need of getting the elemental surge triggered early, because that's just gonna make or break the big damage, right? But if I get a weapon and I can elemental surge it, that's gonna be good. Probably just take my obolts and gamble that, but we're trying to not take much from our previous characters always, right? Like if we do something, it's more likely to be from what this character has all earned, instead of juicing him up with stuff from the others. Feels always so disingenuous to do, especially when you're trying to just have a good time leveling. I mean, technically, I could just pull out all my mythicals, right, to just get it done like super fast. Okay, let's see if I cannot pick up like a weapon early as we're waiting for the helltide to appear. To be able to. Bad timing. Honestly, like I should have probably waited for the helltide to be over to start correct, but hey, the world ain't always perfect, right? Sometimes you just hit the fan and things are less than optimal. So I guess this is just a nice piece of reality. I just want to fix my mana so we can just spam chain lightning. I mean, technically we could have done the dungeon that gives us the chain lightning aspect straight away. But if I can get a weapon, I can already temper elemental surge on top of it. So I guess that would be fine. Righto. Frozen Orb first. Now we're gonna level with chain lightning because I just really adore chain lightning. I like the skill from a thematical standpoint. I mean, who does not like to put chains of lightning into their opponents, right? So that's mainly why I really do enjoy playing this. So just chain lightning people, right? Okay, so we're gonna teleport back to Kyovicha. We're gonna put elemental surge on this weapon to essentially increase our damage by 10-fold, because then we're gonna be elemental surge. Now, we could probably put it on the offhand as well, but that's probably overdoing it. I mean, doesn't the vendor have like a weapon for me, like a two-handed weapon? Right? Can I not buy like a magical staff, right? And then just go tempering. Wait, no, you can't temper a normal. Yeah, you're right. You need a yellow weapon. Yikes, I forget about that. Oops. Okay, give me a helltide ASAP. I mean, we're already taking longer than 8 minutes to level 10, despite no helltide. That's actually an interesting thing. Look at that. The timings you see right now are actually the barbarian timings. So the 8 minutes that it usually took me to get to this point are the time that the barb actually took. So that's going to be interesting to like compare the Sorc to how well the barb has been doing this season. Huh. Didn't even think about that. We have like that direct comparison today. Jeez, barely any monsters here. It's a good one. Time for another world. No, we don't have time for another world event. Screw that. Like, we're so damn out, right? Let's go into the helltide. And we get to do the fireball enchantment as soon as we have it. So number one rule for Sorc, what do? Right? Like, as soon as you're 15, you're doing your enchantment. Because for every other class, like for the Necro, it's like, oh yeah, maybe. For the Druid, it's like, okay, you do it straight away. The Barb doesn't have to do much, which is actually a scam in comparison. Right? They definitely need to balance out the class quests, I feel, because some classes have it like so stinking easy from a class quest perspective, while others, like the amount of effort they essentially have to put in, right, to get their class quest popping is silly. There's a goblin. Do we have March of the Goblins happening, right? Actually, I need to kill that goblin right now. Like there's not even a question. I need to hunt that thingy down. Like in case you missed it, there's the goblin event that essentially that's level 10, so slightly slower there. Like look how much loot that thing is popping out, including a goblin treasure bag. With the item actually being. See, I got a staff already out of this. So this is something. We just made big bang. I'll tell you that much for free. Let me actually put a point in here. I'd have to finally back out of this. I mean, I stayed long enough in the influence of that thingy. Sorry, I can't stay longer. I wish I could. Oh wow, you're still staying inside? Nah, I can't help you, Mr. Druid man. I mean, I admire that you're able to stay inside, but can't do that. I need some mana aspects ASAP, and I do desperately need my pet. Yes, I forget about my pet. I am sorry, chat. I always forget about my pet. I mean, seriously, who of you actually thinks about activating their pet? I am not the only one, I swear. Goblin events are so much worth it right now. I mean, it's just normal goblins are also worth it. Then again, I'm like, as much as I like that the goblins are back, it does feel kind of cheap, right? It's like, oh yeah, so goblins again, huh? I mean, there's not even a slight variation to the event. It's like what we have before. Now, obviously, this is just the filler season, and we're just looking forward to season 6, but it is and stays that feeling of like, I mean, at least a bit more effort, right? He didn't actually put on the staff. I was waiting to see like the amazing damage that the bonus staff was giving me. Oh, I didn't actually put it on the whole time, huh? Okay, that's 13. Where do I need more skill points? We need in the beginning here, like we can do more mana and then have them cost more, but that's useless. Probably gonna do this and then put the cooldown and more barrier, right? In the beginning. In that direction. And then the glass cannon for more damage, most likely. There's the Palpatine lightning, but I mean we're leveling with lightning because it's just on theme with what the season gives you. Also, like they hyped up the actual conduit so much as the main Sorc item that I would assume the actual conduit is probably going to be dropping just from the seasonal shebang. So that's what we're going to be like kind of playing into. Oh. Oh, there's another one. Sir, you can't just appear like that out of nowhere, right? You can't just give me another one. Okay, treasure bag. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh, let's go. Hands, chest. We got like thorns, and we got basic skills going damage reduction. We got ice shards or piercing when you freeze an enemy. That's useless. We just picked up like 2 more gobos. There's a nice one. Okay, they're all fighting her. I guess I'm on the party. What if I can get like a huge like item boost? It's not only a huge item boost. It's actually like when you kill her early, you can kill the disciples, and the disciples are usually netting you nice mother's blessing. Quite some of that. It's really actually worth it to do it. There's a level 42 character here, and I don't know why, but I also don't actually care why. It's like, I don't know why you're here, but I also don't actually mind you being here. So it's kind of like, sure, pop off, son. That's what you want to do in your free time? Be my guest, right? We're going to get glass cannon on top. Get some more damage involved. That's level 15. Okay. Get my key passive. We're going to be playing with overflowing energy. What does overflowing energy do? Oh, we don't actually have... We have unstable currents popping, but we're not playing unstable currents right now because we're leveling, and during leveling, it's just useless to put points in there. We can do kill burning enemy, increases mana regeneration. Yeah, we can do this because we're gonna kill burning enemies, and then we get bonus mana regeneration. So that's gonna be actually useful. It's better than what I have by some. Let's kill her again. It's interesting that the journey to 20 took so much longer with the barbarian. Like the Sorc is like taking the mid levels way faster. Just hit 200 hours playtime in D4. Congratulations. Finally ready to try PoE now. I would really wait for PoE 2. I wouldn't try PoE 1. Not that PoE 1 is a bad game. You're just like, you know, like PoE 2 is so soon around the corner that you're essentially might be skewing your future experience with a past experience that's just going to be surpassed, but what is there to come. I think, in my humble opinion. Right? That's something to truly consider there. It might just be better to wait a bit. Just how I see it. That's less damage than the dagger, actually. So maybe as a little bit of bonus perspective there. We might want to pick up like level 17 quickly before we get the firebolt, and then we just knock out the firebolt. And we should buy ourselves a bunch of equipment, and then we're probably like after getting our class quest done, we're already ready for the capstone dungeon, right? And we're gonna do the capstone with level 25 most likely. I'd say. I mean, Sorc is just busted when it comes down to that, right? Just like level 25. Let's do this. Thoughts on the season? I just know it's tied us over the Vessel of Hatred. I mean, the season is actually pretty damn good. Like seriously, for a season who is literally just meant to be a filler season. I mean, like this season was never meant to be a banger, right? It was just meant to be, hey, let's get ready for Vessel of the Hatred. And yet, despite this not meaning to be a good season, right? It turned out pretty damn good. If I may say so. Especially with their fixes to the Infernal Hordes. And now they also fixed the Desecrator, because there was this Desecrator dude who was absolutely overtuned. And anyone saying he wasn't overtuned is just like, you know, there's so many people who are like, oh, you just need to get good. Nah, Desecrator was overtuned. Done. No questions asked, actually. So yeah, now with that being fixed, things are looking even more interesting in my eyes. Because a lot more people can have even more fun. Because before it was like kind of like, can't be doing much more because I'm kind of like, right? Well, it's getting one shot by the guy. You kept forgetting your pad? I know. Again, the pad needs to be auto-activated. Right? If Season 6 needs to have this feature, it's such a minimal thing, but if Season 6 doesn't have auto-activated pad, I will be eternally unhappy. Right, just auto-activate the pad. Where's the problem? Oh, there's goblins. No, he's running away. Need more mana. Oh, I got a golden treasure back from him. That thing better be cooking. Oh, like, are they not despawning anymore? I thought goblins are despawning at this point. Jesus. I haven't really messed with like... Another golden treasure back, okay. There we go. Wasn't expecting to get 2 golden treasure packs. Let me open this one up here. Quickly put this on. Put the blue stuff away. Right? Open the shed. Jesus, two more legendary items. Going places. That's a 356 item power item. That's actually a bit overtuned. 358 at that. Oh, what do we have? Chain lightning has a chance to deal damage. Wait, isn't that the aspect you're looking for? Hey, chat, isn't this the aspect you're looking for? Wait, chain lightning. This is lightning rod. Chain lightning has a chance to increase damage. This chance double against bosses or crocodile enemies and prefers them as targets. Okay, sure. I'm not sure if that's the one we're looking for, but I got it now and I'm gonna put it on. Right? When my chain lightning does bonus oomph, then we'll let it do bonus oomph.
Need something blessed? Cursed, perhaps?
Chain. And not only this, we're gonna be putting on the Temper Elemental Surge, right? Because we get the lucky hit, and we're gonna put on the Temper Elemental Surge because we get the lucky hit. And we're gonna upgrade the thing, and we're gonna get our basic elixirs. Actually, do have some basic elixirs. Then we need to go for the Sorc quest, which is down here. Oh, that's really an absolute annoying Rhine. Big question, chat, by the way, right now. Why is not everything automatically unlocked? I mean, let's be real for a second. Unlock that shit. So, the new leveling, the new progression, the new info, everything will be revealed on the 29th. So very soon. Can't wait for it. Gonna be intriguing because, like, technically all these speedrun level videos might be obsolete. I mean, it was kind of interesting because you've now worked the past year to create some kind of evergreen content, and they're like, yeah, you know what? We're actually changing the game. So you're like, so listen, I like all my videos are kind of evergreen, Blizzard, but if you just do that, then why do you like what? Why do you hate me? Right? I'm just trying to make content out of here. It's going to be interesting to see how much things are efficiently getting altered, right? How much is the game truly going to change? Hello, Mr. Mage Dude, Mage Dude. I know he sends you on a quest to do a dungeon. Oh, straight away, actually. Incinerate if you want to level fast, or Chain Lightning, Marvin. And Incinerate is fun, don't get me wrong, but I just don't like Incinerate as a skill, right? It's just Incinerate itself as a skill is uninteresting, unappealing to me. So I do know Incinerate ain't a bad skill, but hey, it's Chain Lightning, brother. Look. Look, you can Chain Lightning things. How cool is that? See, I just lucky hit him and he just died. By the way, if you wonder where did his HP go, I just lucky hit him. So that's where his HP went. That's where his composure went as well. Right? Hey chat, where did he go? Well, listen. He got hit by a racquetball. Do 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 do. Recover the Forgotten Codex. Like, I always forget that I'm actually not here to do the dungeon because I'm always doing the dungeon. Where is the goddamn codex? Is it in the first part of the dungeon or in the second part of the dungeon? It's in the first part. No, is it in the second part or the first part of the dungeon? I always forget. I think it's in the first part of the dungeon, right? Must have run past it. Because I'm always on a mission to just finish this. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't just finish this. Right? Because like, well, if I'm already here... Yeah, to right, normally, I think it has like a more or less fixed spot somewhat. That's the mechanical box. There's my quest item. You know what? But I got the quest item and the mechanical box, so I guess we're doing it. Chan. I mean, since I spec'd the lucky hit beforehand, I'd say it's stupid to not take what I have here and just make the most out of it, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's a boss full of XP. I'm stupid to not do it. There we go. See? That's what I meant. Would be like stupid to not finish the Lost Archives, right? We need to get our pets so we can actually pick up the Mother's Blessing. Forget to equip the pet? No. I intentionally didn't equip the pet because I think the pet is for losers only. Like seriously, only bad people pick up the pet that suck at the game. Right? Surely that's my reasoning.
All right, let me get these incantations.
Surely. This is why I did not pick up the pad.
Sparks of fire, hear gales of air, tides of water, peaks of earth, hear us.
Okay, what do we got? We got an amulet. Thank you. We get a new weapon, but it's fine. It's actually the incinerate splits into 3 beams, right? Wait, isn't piercing static what we need? No, it's not what we need. The beacons are lit. Where was Gondor? Where was Gondor?
I can infer.
When the Rittermark fell, huh? Tell me.
Are you sure that's wise?
I refuse to let caution.
The beacons are lit. Come on, Muradin.
I've come too far.
We need a different helmet for this outfit.
Forces, guardians of the hidden gates.
Okay, we're faster than the Barb already, chat, by 3 minutes. Let's see how much faster we're to 30. I mean, we should be plenty faster because I'm going to do the capstone dungeon with level 25, right? I'd say 25. Anyone got an objection to make?
Something is wrong. No.
Treasure Goblin event makes leveling so much more fun. That's for sure. 2 trillion gold. Yep. But now I'm running around with 2 billion currently, and I'm just like I'm happy, right? I don't care about more. Okay, which one do we take? Fireball or Firebolt first? I think Fireball, correct? I mean, Firebolt would be burning enemies, and then we can take the Starlight aspect and actually like kill burning enemies, and that would accelerate us. Technically, that is an option. Let's go to the bottom left. Yeah, Fireball for the bonus explosion. It should. Doesn't that make Infernal Horde super easy in the beginning? I mean, if I go to World Tier 3 and then I sign up for an Eternal Horde, shouldn't I make like 1 billion XP per like, I mean, seriously? Shouldn't it go like super fucking crack addict crazy? What if I could now like just fix my mana issue? Which isn't really the problem because Sorc has a bunch of aspects to fix it. So we'll have to buy the caches just to cash in on a few Sorc aspects early on. That's what we need right now. But yeah, helltide with the enchantment is just a joke. I mean, look at that. One chain lightning. That's it. Right? Not more needed. Oh, I still haven't put on my pen. I'm sorry, Chad, that I haven't put on my pad yet. I'll do so in a jiffy. I mean, this is just ridiculous. See, how can you not like chain lightning? Like, see? How can you not just enjoy that? Stupid. But they're like the good kind of stupid, if that makes sense to you, right? There's like the bad kind of stupid where you're like, this is just dumb, and this is like, hee hee. You know, it's like, hee hee, I'm having so much fun. Even though it's stupid, I'm still having so much fun. The good kind of stupid. This is how Barbarian felt last time. Like when I played Barbarian in season 4, this is exactly how he felt, right? Can't actually wait to see the Infernal Hordes. This is exactly how Barbarian felt. Stupid with a side of dumb. Okay, more hearts, more shoes, more rings, more dings. Perfection. I mean, it definitely helps that you have Elemental Surge, right? If I now could take, like, if I could now make my enemies burn with a Fire Bolt enchantment too, then I could use that for infinite mana. 24, so one more level and we're going, Chan. Yep. Give me that Hellborn. No, we're gonna go for this. Where's my friend the Hellborn? There it goes. Beep, 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 beep. Get shit on. Are we seriously illegal? I can't wait to do the capstone. Like, capstone is probably the best feeling with Sorc. Maybe Rogue had a better feeling, but there's like the last one that just felt better than the Sorc. Pineapple pizza, yes or no? I am a pineapple enjoyer on pizza. My daughters too. I mean, how can you not enjoy pineapple on pizza as a child? When you get like you get pineapple and you get cheese and everything together, fantastic. But hell, if you don't like pineapple, how are you going to enjoy pineapple on pizza, right? So I don't think it's a question of pineapple on pizza. It's more like, do you like pineapple? No? Well, shame. But understandable. It's a very specific kind of food, right? It ain't for everyone. I'm just picking up those items. Okay, let's get where we need to get so I can get my capstone dungeon knocked out. I just don't see me staying longer. All right, okay, let's go to Kirvachot. I can't seem to get the Scoundrel's Leather. The Scoundrel's Leather is so good. I love that item. It's beautiful. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you, Johnson. Fresh pineapple, but cooked pineapple. I'm weirdly the different. So fresh pineapple is okay-ish, but cooked pineapple has like a bonus on top. So I'm the weird opposite, essentially. Sometimes things just don't make sense, right? Okay, what do the treasure bags have to offer? What are we getting? 340. That's way better. That's 345. That's way better. It's a 1. That armor's better. probably take some of my old aspects, but we don't want though to. I'm going to gamble some allowance caches, maybe 10. No, actually, only 15 because I don't have the iron chunks to actually make many of these, right? It's actually kind of sad. Oh my goodness, did I just get 2 uniques? Hey, chat. Hey, chat. How about we just get the Azus heirloom? Yep. We get the Starfall coordinate, which is useless though. But hey, still, it's 128 intelligence and cooldown reduction. So how about we just put that on? Okay. How about let's put that on? Huh? Yeah, let's fucking go. Do you have anything like mana related? Mana? We have lucky hit chance. Oh, each time lightning bounces. Yay! Let's go. Didn't see that happening before. Let's put Juggernaut on the pants too. Because you just need to have Juggernaut, right? Okay, let's go. Level 25. I got 4 skill points left. I would like to... I had glass cannon popping. I have this popping. I got the barrier going on. I could go for the damage reduction, but I don't need that. The conjuration is useless. What's this? This is critical strike. With shock skills, have a chance to make crackling energy. And then upon absorbing crackling energy, you gain mana. Sure. I guess I could do that just to get a little bit more mana at this point. And we can go for overflowing at the point here. No temper. I have my elemental search temper. That's enough. I don't need more. The pet will probably think about when we're coming back. Hopefully. You're going to try Smite too? Probably. I'm a big Smite enjoyer. I mean, I've seen the new Valve game Deadlock, which does look interesting somewhat, but also a little bit boring. I don't know if any one of you has actually watched it, right? It wasn't like bad, but also like, It didn't like blow me off my shoes. Like I watched some, but I get like fast bored from watching. So I'm not sure what to expect from that, like viewership wise, how well that is going to go. I mean, always the consideration as a creator, right? Is it going to be interesting for people? Let's see how fast we can meld him. And that's all. Like if we can't meld this dude quick, then we're cooked. Need more lucky hit. Great. He just gets stuck in the wall and could have just finished me like that. He destroyed. Good. Is the 4G8 Enduring Faith worth something? Honestly, I've found the Enduring Faith to be one of the most useless items so far. I've not felt a single need to actually run it, build around it, or do anything with it. So I don't know if any other, like, I mean, I've played every single, I've played every single class, and there has been no need for the Enduring Faith in any capacity. Okay, that was a harsh one, getting double teamed by the boys. Hardcore character dead. Luckily, we're not playing hardcore. I mean, seriously. Go play hardcore. Would you like Fractured Winterglass? I will find one, maybe. I mean, I have the materials to summon Zur, but I'm like, no charity auctions. Appreciate the offers always, but we're essentially like doing the level experience, right? And the level experience ain't real if we're like, hey, who has 20 items for me? Oh no, that shouldn't have killed me. Okay, one more and then we're done. You tried me to try Inner-Sight Scoundrel's Leather Shutter Flurry build, and it worked pretty well. Scoundrel's Leather is better than you think it is, and at the same time worse than you want it to be. Scoundrel's Leather is for Rogue, because Rogue has this thing where, like, you can essentially summon like 400 ultimates, right? Back to back to back to back with Rogue, and you can have like You can have your shit go crazy. The problem is, even if you do that, you're not doing any damage with it. Like, as much as I've enjoyed playing Rogue this season, it feels so bad at the same time because it's like, okay, either you're going to be having Endarials at some point or you're cooked. I don't know how Sorc is doing, right? If Sorc needs to have mythical uniques as well to actually be good. Like, I literally don't know. But it was like you can't do anything without, and that just feels bad. When I don't want to be forced to like have a mythic or I'm just done for, right? Might as well forget playing my class. Does feel kind of bad. The best rogue leveling build. Oh, that is simple. We have a video for you up on the YouTube. It was Barrage with Aerostorm. Mainly because you just need the 2 Aerostorm aspects, which you can pick up very early, very soon with how the game works. And then you're just going insane. You can spam inner side. You can just barrage on your enemies. You'll be lucky hitting like there's no tomorrow and just overload them. It is way too good. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this fight because the big dude might just hit me with like, I'm not looking forward to this fight while I'm using Arc Lash, right? Where's my lucky hits? Where's my lucky hits, chat? I mean, probably when the last one is left, I should be able to lucky hit them like there's no tomorrow. And we almost get the guy with the armor down. What happens when the Ground Inquisitor is the last one to survive? I mean, I usually like make sure to kill the Ground Inquisitor relatively early. But I mean, right now my lucky hit seems to say other things. Right? My lucky hit is like, okay, well, what if we actually kill this dude early, and then we're left with the dude with a shield? Okay, can we just go away from him for a second? Okay, just stop hitting me, okay? We got this. We got the. Oh my goodness, we have this, but hey, sir, you just depleted your armor. You shouldn't have like rebury it this quick. Lucky hit. We got it. We got it. Whee. Okay, that level 25 was greedy as hell again going there, but hey, it works, right? The standard LS build doesn't work without a 2GA Shaco. Well, I mean, like I think you're misunderstanding something because you're probably assuming like you know, in order to push the pit or something. And I'm just talking about like if I'm able to do tier 7 hordes, I'm more than happy. And if I would need a 2GA Shaco to do tier 7 hordes, then I'm gonna be very unhappy with Sorc. I'll tell you that much for free. Right? That wouldn't speak for the class. Well, I do have most of the mythics at this point, but I'm just always loath to use them. Mythics just make everything too easy, kinda. Right? They take like any kind of challenge out of deck building as well. It's kind of like, oh, you have any kind of essence issue? Well, you know what? Just just use the Ring of Starless Skies, and it doesn't matter what you do. Like, right, you could throw together the worst build you have, right? Like, you could, and then it's like, oh, Ring of Starless Skies. Oh yeah, all your essence issues are fixed. Stupid. Could you come with me for a second? Thank you. Starlight plus and aerials makes some good. Yeah, but Starlight plus and aerials, right? What's that? Like, if that's your solution for resource issues, right? That's not a solution. That's a problem in itself. If you're in need of Starlight and aerials to make sure that your resources are working, it's kind of like. That's a tough sell. That's a tough sell, my friend. Honestly, I'm so not used to the sorcerer squishiness after all the other classes I played right now. Like, I've already died more with Sorc than I have with any other class during leveling. Simply because we're also doing stupid things, but that's not the point, right? Probably take the 100 mana damage reduction thingy. But no. I wanted to have the... Wait, what was it? Enemies deal less damage for seconds after being... Yeah, sure. I like that. Just critical strike them. So we could do something funny with like the with the worms, but for that we need to take the firebolt enchantment over the fireball enchantment. And we could have worms like heal us, and we could use Starlight, technically. Starlight plus Undying should work too. We should probably take that for the first levels of the Infernal Horde, so I'm totally with you on that one. Where's my lucky hit? Lucky hit. More lucky hit. I feel like last season I lucky hit it harder. Wait, last season I used Frost Orb, but doesn't Frost Orb have like less lucky hit than this? Aha! I used the Sorcerer OP skill. What are you gonna do now? I win! Okay, we got this. We're better. Let's get out of here. Unlock the next world tier and then Infernal Horde straight away. That's the plan, right? So we got like cool stuff. Jumpy bumpy. And you make this one faster so you don't have to like wait an eternity. Okay, almost level 30, chat. Actually, slower to level 30 than the Barb, but you know why? Because the Barb went very late to the next world tier. Well, we can actually wield this one already. 540 item power. I'm rather surprised I could put that one on. It's my fake Izu's heirloom. Okay, let's go to the helltide because we need to pick up a... We need to pick up one compass, and then we do the compass straight away. Oh god, the pet again. Katie, I'm so sorry. There's no world I'm going back. there's no world in which I'm actually going to teleport back because I'm already here now. Do you know how long it's going to take to go back? When we did want to enchant Undying, but I'm essentially like trying to get level 35 so we could then buy ourselves more of the aspect caches straight away. So that's level 30, a bit slower than the barb, but we should be probably jumping then in progress afterwards. Oh wow, that hurt. Second autonomous slot am I taking currently? I don't have like okay, I just have chain lightning right now, but I think we're gonna take firebolt to make things burning. There was at least the plan I think I had. Because we can do like a very stupid thing with skill points. Or we should be able to do a very stupid thing with skill points. Okay, is the fireball enchantment just OP in like when you're jumping world tiers? Because I clearly don't have the damage to kill these dudes, but my fireball enchantment has the power to kill these dudes, right? Like I don't have the power to kill these lads. Unless I'm just exploding them. Oh, we're gonna die so many times here right now, but for the levels it's super worth it. Oh shit, too many opponents at the same time. Unlucky. Hee. Okay, so the plan was to actually use the worms and the firebolt to hit burning enemies and then get healed by burning enemies. I feel like I'm wasting my flame shield on stupid shenanigans. Oh, very fast. I mean, we're leveling up very fast already. I'm very happy with our progress. I mean, obviously this is like the stuttery start into World Tier 3, as we have like 700 HP. I need to get my starlight aspect together. Then we should be fine. Wait, let's do that in a jiffy. I mean, I'm like, technically I should do this right now, but we are also... And I just refuse to go to town before I'm level 35, right? So we're like so close to level 35. So the plan would be we're going to take this one. Because that would make things burning, right? Okay, we're getting there. Give me my sacred items. And we're going to put Undying, and we're going to put Worms on, and then we just have infinite mana. Shouldn't that work in the Infernal Hordes too? Very well. Should, right? A little squishy. I mean, I could have tempered a bit more. Like, I could have tempered just some HP on it to make me less squishy. But it's always like, what is a few death, right? Like it's literally like 1 second I'm losing to just instantly come back and keep doing things. So I'm just like, does it really matter? But am I really big time bothered? It's more like, nah. I mean, we're gonna just push through the final levels really quickly. Then we are 35, and with 35 we can essentially open our first Infernal Horde up, because that's like the main plan, right? You're not gonna level in Helltide or anywhere. You're always leveling in Infernal Hordes. We got worms. So here we take now worms. Okay. So every second when we're surrounded by dudes, we just heal by right? Great. Let's just follow everyone because what should possibly go wrong? Because obviously there's a treasure goblin that we really want to kill, but we will just follow everyone to get to said treasure goblin. Because that seems like the most reasonable thing to do. Surely, right? Surely that seems like the most reasonable thing to do when you're in a world tier where you're just literally scrambling to be held alive. Well, that's a great. Did I just activate a great shrine? I did, right? That's even more goblins now. Oh no, this is bad. This is just too many dudes. I mean, on the other hand, like, this is actually really good because if I get this exploded, then we're going places. There's the other goblin. We got him. Chat, we got him. Now I just somehow need to kill everything else here in the vicinity so we could actually go and loot the goblin. I mean, that should be the easiest thing. Oh god, no, there's the helltide assassin. Give me that treasure back. I'm out. Fuck you. We're not fighting this. No, I got the treasure back. I'm good. Do you play Wukong? No, we haven't played Wukong actually, because we are stuck still with Diablo and the other games. I mean, as much as I do enjoy myself Souls-like games, I simply haven't had the time yet. I do have Wukong, so I have it, right? But I just got so many other content obligations with many other games that I just simply had no time to play Wukong yet. Okay, that dude just... This is what I want to do. I want to have them like all gathered up and then just fireball explode this. Oh Jesus, I cannot get out of this. Wukong is so good. I mean, Wukong is fantastic. Don't doubt that, to be honest. But like Diablo is surprisingly good with this season, and to the point where like it's really fun to level them all up. Okay, so we struggled bust our way to level 35 the way we wanted to. Now we can teleport out Infernal Hordes. Got it. Done. Little bit of throwing myself under the bus just to get there. And we get our treasure back. So let's open this here. Don't disappoint me. Oh, we get a weapon. That should be a high. Yeah, that's a 745 item power weapon. Yikes, Chad. See, that's what I was talking about. Just give me that item power weapon that has like 1 bajillion item power. Well, what's the worst thing that could happen? Oh, we could get an item that has a bajillion item power. Thank you very much. Right? Now I am a very happy potato. Let me teleport to Istel quickly. Diablo, a good game, yes. I mean, Diablo is currently in its best state it has ever been in, which is interesting.
You stink of brims.
Okay, what do you have for me? Oh, not many. I don't know if that says much, but it is truly in the best state it has ever been in. Oh, that's actual conduit. So we got the item of items, right? The thing you need, the thing you want. But it truly is in the best state it has ever been in. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we get the actual conduit from where we wanted to get it. That means we're going to absolutely be tearing up Infernal Hordes now. Let me get the Elemental Search on. We got the Lightning Spear cast twice. Ranks to Lightning Spear, right? Things are cooking. We need the Lightning Spear. What was it? Lightning, Chain Lightning, Unbroken Tether. Okay, we need the Rod. We need the Tether here on this, right? Tether. We get the lightning bounces second time, so that's mana. That was recharging for the bonus. And we're going to take Starlight now. So whenever we now heal, we actually get Starlight. And currently we're just simply healing. Okay, now give me an Infernal Horde. Level 1, because what something else we can't do. Drink a potion, put the Infernal Hordes out. And there we go. Oh, and pet on. I got it. I got it. Chat, I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. I'm that stupid, to be honest. So there's my idiocy knows no bounds. Okay, let's see. Sandius, thank you for the 50 months of support. Sandius, good to see you there. Welcome, everyone. Not using mythics? No. I mean, if I use mythics, what is my level stream worth? Like, it's like, hey, reach 35 and put on 5 mythics. I could do that. But what are you going to learn from that? I mean, like first and foremost, I'm someone who makes educational content, right? My content doesn't turn out to be educational. See, now with all these around, do you notice how I'm like randomly getting my mana back? Because I'm making burning enemies around me. And if they're burning enemies around me, I actually heal and they actually fill up my resource again. So I can, as long as there's burning stuff around me, with the worms and with the Starlight aspect, and if I forget Undying. If I had Undying on top now too, I would actually be truly having infinite mana. So I need to put on Undying in between of the waves, because that's going to be killer. Because then we're just spamming our ability. We're going places. So that works plenty good for leveling. Cannot tell me different. I mean, look how we're now flying. Free falling, do 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 do. That's 40, slightly faster. So my secret plan worked out. All right, let's get Undying on as well quickly, and then we do more. Yeah, Rex did it with mythics and his pre-masterworked items. Exactly, Reamer. So there's nothing wrong with doing that. There's nothing wrong with showing that to people. But I'm kind of like, I'm trying to show you a build that levels up. But if I tell you at some point, hey, just put on all these mythics, I mean, how is that going to help you, right? How is that truly going to do anything for you? But you're like, oh, fuck. Okay, we do more damage versus burning enemies, and now we're going to increase also the cost. Hellborn. It's going to be interesting. So now we're essentially getting life when I'm casting, okay? So when I'm casting an ability, we're getting life. When there's burning enemies around me, I'm getting life. When I get 20% of my life healed, I get a 40 resource back. Right? My lightning spears that are bouncing are also giving me at least 1 back per bounce, which is kind of bad that it's only 1 per bounce. But all of this put together leads to me now essentially being able to spam my skills without running out of resources. Oh, and when I pick up crackling energy, I also get a resource back. So that all together is kind of making me able to actually spam my lightning spear. Right? Kind of nice little infinity. Could technically put on unstable currents right now, but every now and then we might still need our basic skill. So I kind of want to put on unstable currents, but I don't think we're there yet. Okay, this is horrible. They're all horrible, so we're going to take Exalted Masses, and I'm not going to be happy about it. We should have probably used our ability, too. Okay, this leveling is going places, Chan. Do you think we can reach level 50 this Infernal Horde? I need to become better, like, at teleporting, like, to the events because I'm a Sorc now, right? I should use my teleport to actively, like, ping pong from events to events. Okay, Hellborns invigorate me. Isn't that OP on Sorc? I'm pretty sure. Okay, wait, let's get the damage reduction going too here. Now damage reduction and barrier, so that's nice. And we're gonna... We need glass cannon. We get that. We get this. We get all the points in. Well, we're kind of like at the point where we can start taking like the points into conjuration mastery and shit like that. We're not conjuring anything, so... but we're gonna start putting this in here because we're gonna go for the ulti soon. So this is fun, right? When you reach this point, so like that level 35 struggle, that was something where you're like, ah man, like feels a bit weird, but that's always like, right? When you go really early into World Tier 4, you're kind of like, yeah, sure, stupid, but it's too much. Like you gotta do it. And then you essentially start cooking everyone. Jesus. I'm pretty sure you could do the same with incinerators somewhere, but I don't want to incinerate. I want to check. Oh, that's level 50, so we made it a bit faster, 12 minutes faster to be precise. I feel like if we picked up the Undying and the Starlight earlier, we would have been a bit more efficient. Okay, Summoned Lords, Exalted Masses again. We get the Paragon board too. Let's pick up just the standard things. So whenever I get leveled, the first thing I pick up is just this, right? Just get the whole combo done. Not Lords. Last skill point goes into... Again, we're not using currents yet. We'll use it later. We can get rid of our basic skill, but I feel like we're not there yet to abandon the basic skill completely. Easy level. It's my favorite easy level. I mean, after, like, you essentially do one goddamn Infernal Horde, right? And you get so much XP that you, after one Infernal Horde, you could already just jump into World Tier 4. Now, it's the same, like, thing if you really do want to jump into World Tier 4, because you're going to, in the beginning, like, struggle again. But then again, you do have the, Firebolt. That explodes everything. Which is, by the way, super silly for the Infernal Hordes, right? Having a skill that explodes things is just mean. Okay, one more wave. I'm getting one more wave. Surging Hellborn. Let's go. The 3 Paragon points. Love to see it. I mean, how soon can you do like tier 5 hordes with a sword? Like my Druid could start at level 80 with tier 5 hordes, so what can Sorc do? It's like Sorc is almost more stupid than that. You can just do it earlier. From 60 on easy, that seems ludicrous. But I'll give it a try. Level 45. I mean, if you have mythics, obviously things look a bit different, right? If I would slap on all my mythics, I could probably straight up do tier 5s, which would actually be silly to see. But again, not interested in doing that, especially if you slap on a Doombringer, because the Doombringer is a 925 weapon, right? That's actually the scam about Doombringer and all the other things, that you can essentially wear a 925 weapon this early, so you're just doing that much more damage from the beginning on. First board we're going into is going to be static charge. Static surge, not charge. I want to also pick up the thing early. Neil, good to see you there. The boss will be slow. I mean, I assume the boss will be slow because I'm not getting the burn I'm looking for. Right? So I'm probably not going to get my resource regain, but I'm rather surprised at how much damage we're actually dealing here. Why are we dealing this much damage? Hello? Sir, could you give me my resource back? Seems somewhat illegal. I was expecting a more drawn out fight there. I will admit that what we essentially got there now. I mean, blasting through, especially like this is the only item we got, right? Actual conduit, which is actually nice because like fuck yeah, right? Actual conduit is really good, but we got this from like playing the game. Like it's not like I went out of my way to get it. It was more like, oh, you want actual conduit? Yeah, well there you go. Okay, we're not gonna get a single item that we actually need here, correct? Oh, that's not actually true. That's not completely true. This chest piece has so much more life than the one from before, but we gotta put Undying on it. The pants. Oh no, we can't take the pants. I mean, that ring is at least like a 600 item power ring, so that's also something. It's another chest that's better. Actually, the other chests have more life, so I'm gonna take that one. And this is a better amulet, technically. I'm probably not gonna bother with slight better item power. Okay, it's just. You know what this chest should give? Iron chunks. I said it. I'm not taking it back. I think you want them for aspects. True. True. So what can we to OP build for Rogue? For leveling, it's Aerostorm Rogue. It's truly like Rogue is so much fun to level. You will have a brilliant time. It's going to feel beautiful. So I'm still not sure what aspects I'm actually looking for from a lightning storm perspective, right? I'm just slapping on here. This was chain lightning. That was starlight. Then we get the mana. So we finally do we finally have a better version? No, we don't have a better version of that. That's actually like really scam there. You want splintering? Yeah, I don't have sprinterling. I have unbroken tether and I have lightning rod aspect. So that's what I got, right? So what does splintering even do? Splintering. Let me read this. I don't have it. What does splintering even do? I don't have it. Fuck that. For endgame, it's barrage and aerials. I mean, Rogue has a little bit of the problem that either you play rapid fire, and even rapid fire can use aerials too, but either you play rapid fire Rogue or you have to play aerials. Right? So that's a little bit the bummer that we're having. You know, I didn't even read what actual conduit does. I just know that it's good, but I don't even know why the pants is good, right? It's like, oh yeah, hey, I have this Sorc like item that I know does something, but I really haven't bothered actually reading into it. So actual conduit is chain lightning altitudes between orbiting you and seeking out 3 enemies when it returns in 6 mana from you for each active chain lightning. After draining, chain lightning expires if you don't have enough mana for it to drain. Okay, so the more mana I have, the better it is. The more chain lightnings are around me, the better it is. Cool. that doesn't seem like overly great, but also not horrible, right? I mean, also, even though if they're not good, we want to play them. Actually, it's terrible with good mana regen. You see that's what we're trying to do here right now with the worms. So what are we doing? We're playing Undying. Undying again gives us mana life on cast. So we are essentially healing consistently. And then we're playing the Starlight aspect that gives us also mana on life, so on healing. And on top of that, we're playing Warmth, which essentially gives us bonus heal for each burning enemy around us, which is also great. Now, if I'm not mistaken, aren't there worms tempered? Can I not temper warmth on gear later on too? So I could essentially squeeze even more heal out of things. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I would essentially just go for heal, and then go crazy. So I can, yeah. Then I'm gonna temper warmth, and then it's gonna go crazy. I mean, like it's just a mind experiment. Like I love these. How can you make it stupid work, right? So how can you somehow pull it off, right? Especially when the stupid idea works. I mean, like it works already right now. So we haven't confirmed that it actually works, right? I mean, sure, it's still stupid. Yes, even if it works. I mean, the idea of like maxing out heal for mana regen on a Sorc, but because so worms only works on what was it? I think it says close to you. So that's already an issue in itself, because what does close to you there actually mean, right? So do I have to like live inside of them? But if I get out of melee range, does worms not work anymore? So that means I have to always be in melee range. So like when I'm fighting a boss, I also have to like stick to his nuts, or I'm not getting the mana regen I'm looking for. So yes, definitely still stupid. Or does worms work like on vicinity? So like in the 10-meter range, kind of, right? Wait, are these meteors coming from me in between, or where are these meteors coming from? Like right now with this thingy, like I'm burning it, so I gotta be close to it. Oh god, he just got pooped on. I think it says nearby, so it's beyond melee range. Let's check. It says second for each 1% of your maximum health for each nearby. Oh, it says nearby. Yeah, that's definitely nearby is one of these keywords that I have no clue what the range of nearby is. Right? I'm literally like, what does nearby even indicate at this point? What's the most mythic, useful mythic for Sorc Druid? I mean, we have a couple of Sorcs in here that could probably give you insight in that one, but I would argue it is mostly the Ring of Starless Skies, because Ring of Starless Skies makes every mana acquisition a gazillion times easier, right? On every endgame build that is mana hungry, Ring of Starless Skies just fixes it automatically, while providing attack speed too, and core skills and everything. So it's literally like fixed. Like you have any issue fixed. Starless fixed. But like for Sorc, it might be Harlequin Crest. The problem is that Druid this season doesn't need Harlequin Crest. So like then you get the Harlequin Crest on Sorc, but you don't need it on Druid. So yeah, congratulations on that one. Because Druid actually, like, depending on what build you play, obviously, like, it's always down to the build. So Harlequin Crest can be used by many. The advantage of Harlequin Crest is also armor fix. So, like, if you don't want to bother about, like, figuring out how do I get my armor running this with this character, right? Harlequin Crest is kind of like, oh, armor fixed. Because it provides you with, like, 2,400 armor. Is it? 4? Yeah. So that's a nice little thing. I mean, imagine you're just like don't have to worry about armor because like no armor tempers, nothing. You just have it done. On top of cooldown reduction, all the other shebang that it actually provides. You know that like stun 5 enemies that are close to you. Just worked out plenty well. Wait, shouldn't the last... Oh no, where is he? He should have been here. He's going to be down again. Anyone find a mythic treasure bag? Does a mythic treasure bag exist? I did not know. I know like legendary treasure bags exist. Oh, so is it a question if a mythic treasure bag exists? I mean, it would be sad if it wouldn't. So I would love I would love a mythic treasure bag existing, but because it's kind of like it falls in line with what you want from this goblin event. Something like so obviously stupid, overpowered, like that you would be chasing after it. Because legendary treasure bags are nice and good, don't get me wrong, but having a mythical treasure bag, right? I mean, I haven't played enough. I'm not like Rob or Rax, like who heard that this event is live and essentially just like farmed already 4,000 treasure bags, right? This is the first time I'm live since the patch is there, and like we're just leveling up our Sorc and having fun. All right, my daughter get today her tonsil operation, and as it turned out, she was full of it. Like you have to laser the tonsils smaller and the things that are in your nose, the polyps. I don't know what they're called actually. Like you have to laser everything smaller. And she was chock full of it, as it seems. However that works. I saw someone get a mythic drop from a goblin. Yeah, but that's normal, right? So getting a mythic is possible, especially because they seem to be juiced. Okay, let's get all of this. So if you're not getting the one aspect, then you're just cooked, or what's happening on Sorc. But I have a lot of ice cream when she gets home. She already had 2 ice creams. Don't worry. We're working on it. I mean, she's a little warrior. I'm always surprised. Like, my daughters are just like my wife. They're Amazonians. They're goddamn freaking Amazonians, Chad. They bully through everything. Yeah, she'll feel much better about the operation. You know, when your child, like when you lie next to your child and you literally hear that your child has breathing issues while they try to sleep, you're like, okay, this is not cool, right? Who wants to have breathing issues? I mean, maybe when you're old and fat, right? Like me. But not when you're a child. You had your tonsil out of 39? Yep. That doesn't sound like fun. Okay, that's great. I love coming to World Tier 4 and just like absolutely horrendously shitting on things, right? I should summon the Lady of the Helltide and be like, hey, any level 100s here that would like to kill the Lady of the Helltide? Oh yeah, okay, so that's like, yeah. So I didn't even have to ask Chad. They're just here. Any 100s here? Yeah. We're here. We've been waiting for you, Ponyhoff. Thank you. That you could make it in time. It's like no problem. No, look, I'm glad to be here. Glad to be of service. Hype man. Yeah, like Lightning Spirit. He's my dad, Chad. That's my dad. My internet gaming father. He's just showing me the ways of the Lightning Spear, right? I mean, I'll definitely like, I have 6 hearts, so these are my, the fun part is these are my actual hearts. I don't have more hearts. So these are the hearts this character has earned, right? I don't have any other. This is literally me what I just got with this one. So that's actually funny. It's not like, oh yeah, my other character has like 500 hearts, so like, right, we can giga juice this. Nah. These are the hearts I have. That's it. I just gotta look out that I don't get like hit by a stray fireball that's like hunting me. I mean, is he even doing damage? I feel like he's not doing any damage, chat. What is this? Like, you're supposed to carry me, Jimothy. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna go away. Like, they're not killing her. It's a waste of my time. Might as well like level faster while I'm at it. I mean, Jeremiah and Francis, they're like having like a little I don't know, toodle-a-doo with her, but no one actually being useful. Sorry, I don't want to be that guy, but like, where's the pow pow? Where's the pang pang? I was promised like OP Sorc gameplay, and now what the hell? Oh, that's a greater affix helm. That's what I'm looking forward to, Chad. Let me just get a greater affix helm here. So, where are the fireballs coming from? Where are the meteors coming from, Chad? Can someone explain that? Because I have no clue where the meteors are coming from. I'm just randomly getting meteors. I don't even know where from. Do I have accidentally an aspect on that does that? Probably, right? I just randomly have a meteor aspect going on. No, the queen ain't dead. Like, she's not dying. Like, that level 100 is like, he has no damage. When I feel like I have more damage at my level than him. Just saying. Don't want to be that guy. Oh, look at this. This feels like a Infernal Horde again. Let's go. Infinite mana. Ah! It's too much. Oh, there's a little bit too much. I get cocky there, Chad. I'm gonna do it again. I mean, it felt great. What can I say? Like, I was having such a grand old time. I'm trying to eviscerate them. We're almost at the level. So I'm just like so clutch to getting my level up that I can wear my cool new gear that I have. Okay, so after spending mana, you cast a chain lightning or charge bolt, makes enemies vulnerable for 2 seconds and restores 10% of your mana. Ooh. I mean, I knew I wanted this, but now I know why I wanted this. Right, again, I forget more about Sorc than I've essentially known about Sorc at this point. Oh, 55! We got it, chat! The man, the myth, the legend. Out of here. Ata. Frost Nova for Unstable Currents. Yeah, we could probably drop Frost Nova for Unstable Currents at this point. I'm not sure why we're actually still playing Frost Nova, so we can definitely go for that. So I'm with you. You can see that. I still feel like I want to play Frost Nova. I like Frost Nova a lot. Can I not play Frost Nova and Unstable Currents? You know? Can I not play Frost Nova and Unstable Currents? Can I not summon Frost Nova otherwise somehow? Right? Give me Unstable Currents points. One more point left over. Like, don't know where to put it right now. I'll have to find somewhere where to put it at some point, but not now, right now. Okay, what do I want to do? I wanted to drink a potion. Then I want to open these treasure bags because they're just going to give me killer ancestral weapons, right? That are just... This is a 900. No, you did not just give me a 900. Oh, no. Oh, no, you did not. Because, like, seriously, that's 13% total armor plus. And it would also be mana on kill. Can I get mana on kill for the time being, right? So that should be really nice. No, I need life per second. I technically I would need life per second, but no, I want... No, I want the mana on kill. Suck it. Still got me nothing. Nothing of interest, actually. This is going to be like a bunch of shitty items, right? Goodness Christ. I got Isis Heirloom with 2 greater... Oh my god. Yeah, fuck you. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. Do I get the mana back if I play these gloves? Wait, hold on. If I play these gloves and my fireball explodes, do I get mana when fireball explodes too? Like, do I? Surely that wouldn't work. Surely that would be silly if that would work like that. Chance for... Chain lightning to cast twice. I mean, for now, right? I want chain lightning. Give me chain lightning. Thank you. For now. I just want to like this one. Wait, did I get aspect of the splintering too?
Let's get started.
Splintering? Oh, I got it. Whee! Okay, let's go. So splintering is on the spear. Then we get starlight. We get the chain lightning bounce currently, which is still at 1. We get the amulet, which is going to get the storm swell. Storm. I got storm swell too. Yeah, increased vulnerable damage while you have barrier. And then we get undying still in my chest. Yeah, undying is still in my chest. Okay, cool. So that should work, right? Actually, let me take Juggernaut on the helmet. So we're just armored. So we're just armored up to the max. Okay, we only have 3,000 life. That feels a bit few. So I should be able to do a tier 3 right now, correct? I mean, probably I could knock out like a tier 3 Infernal Horde at level 55. Surely. What should possibly go wrong? I'm probably gonna get one hit by the incinerator straight away, right? Let's go, guys. Okay, so we're like, this is gonna go wrong. This is gonna go wrong. I love it. Okay, we can do the damage, but we still need Arc Lash, right? To actually kill him there. Okay, now let's see how our mana is behaving. Yeah, I love how we're just almost at the brink of extinction. These are only level 100 opponents. What should possibly go wrong? Everything. Bro, everything should go wrong. We should have done a tier 2. Yeah, we need to do 1 tier 2 before we do the tier 3 straight away. Okay, I'm fine. We're gonna do a tier 2. We're gonna do a tier 2. I forget the part about the resistances. Okay, Chad. I'll be frank and fair with you. I completely forget the part where you need resistances. Okay, so let's do a tier 2 then. Yes, we need resistance to all elements. They're bullying me. I get beaten up by a bunch of bullies. Why do you have those gloves on? I don't know. They seem to be unique and smart. I mean, my question was simple. If fireball explodes, do I get mana back? So if my fireball makes an enemy explode, do I get mana back from that? The answer is probably no. But since I don't know this, I wanted to see. Right? I'm curious. I'm a curious nerd. I wanted to know. Also, I don't have other gloves right now. Okay, let's do a tier 2 then. How much resistances do I have? None. Great. Great. Obviously, I have no resistances because why would I? Fireball or firebolt? I have both. Oh, we're probably going to be throwing the gloves away though, because, you know, like I need more aspects end of the day. Okay, see, like this is a joke, obviously, right? I'm just gonna like I'm gonna look at this. What is that? What's that, chat? What's that? Bunch of victims here. Bunch of victims who are trying to fight me. I mean, that's actually ridiculous how effortless it is, because I haven't taken anything from like my other classes to really empower me to a silly degree. So this is like literally the aspects I just found, and like you can just do that with a Sorc. That's just not okay. I mean, right? This is just the seasonal journey shit and all that stuff. And we're still running out of mana. I guess, honestly, if I have my Chain Lightning gives me more mana on bounce thingy, I guess it would be better. Probably. Because I only have like 1 mana per Chain Lightning bounce currently, right? Which is kind of like a little bit sad. Wait, where do I get 8 Paragon points from? Holy Christ. What did I miss that I just picked up 8 Paragon points? Yeah, leveling 2 times. I didn't pay attention. I just leveled too fast. I mean, it's funny, like in 210, we were level 60 with the Barbarian. The Barbarian was also putting in good level time here. But this is actually where the Barbarian started slowing down. So again, the Barbarian was like really fun to play until level 80, and then he like started like slowing significantly down. At least for me and the build I was running. Yeah, it was kind of beautiful. I wonder if I could do it, like, could make this even more convenient at the time here. We should put our Paragon points in silence. I mean, I can only imagine how broken Sorc is using uniques, actually. I mean, using mythics, right? I mean, this is like without mythics, right? If I would now whoop out a bunch of mythics, I can only imagine. I mean, it does help that we got a level 900 weapon from one of the goblin treasuries, right? That's actually like a level of scam. That goblin treasure bag truly was like, okay, that is 32 minutes faster. And I don't think we're going to slow down. That's like the crazy part, right? So I don't think we're going to get slower. Also, I do have Izu's Heirloom with 2 greater affixes, Chad. There's nothing spawning anymore. What is this? We just killed the level, Chad. I'm sorry. We killed the level so fast. Everything was just dead. Truly apologize. Didn't intend to. Okay, wait, let me check. We need to... We don't have any, like... We need charge and invocation. Actually, we could probably try to activate charge, right? I mean, I play Crackling Energy, so wait, this needs intelligence to work. I need 1 more point of... Ha! We can get it activated! Let's go! Easy. No, more Hellborn. Oh, it's gonna go crazy. No link yet for the build, sorry. It's a combination of like 2 guides in freeform as always. Like I read some guides in the morning about like Sorc leveling. And then it's like what I know plus freestyle, and that ends up to be this kind of shit here. Plus ideas chat is throwing at me, so it's like there no guide exists during leveling because I'm like essentially this is the guide, right? this is the guide. The plan set in motion, and the plan set in motion is working. That's how level works. You mostly get the guide then the day after tomorrow, right? If you're interested, or you just rewatch the stream. We need. Like while leveling, I like to usually pick up a board that gives me resistances early. So I can just juice out some bonus resistances without much of a care. Like you get this essentially here for resistance to all elements, right? So you could just get yourself maximum life, and then we could put up the resis. Then we're essentially good to go, because you want to like skip over to the next thingy as fast as possible. Are you level 30, 62 in 1 hour and 40 minutes? So the timer, this is what the timer is. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're currently level 62 in that time. I mean, keep in mind that Mother's Blessing is currently running, so we're getting like the 35% bonus XP from Mother's Blessing. So that's something you need to factor in. I feel like we're still making good time. I'm pretty sure we lost some in the beginning. So we, like, as you can see, like we were a bit slower than the Barb, which shouldn't happen. And that's mostly down to not finding any good mana aspect early on. So that's definitely something that slowed us down. But hey, like this is essentially almost like we're almost 300 ether in at like level freaking 55. That's when we started this. I like it, Chan. Let's get a 300 ether run popping. Unstoppable Elite, Bursting Fiends. I kind of like Bursting Fiends, like, right, to just make things go boom. Okay, so we're going to push down here. And we want to have the resistance happening as soon as possible. Because if I get the resistance, we can do the tier 3s. If I can do the tier 3s, we're getting 925 gear. And that just settles it, right? So if you get 925 gear, you essentially won. That's over then. And then shit just hits the fan. So we need to work on that 925 gear now. That's a lot of Hellborn you got here. How about we activate Unstable Currents and just send them all to packing. Oh, everything again. 300 ether. We got it, chat. When the sad part is we are going to get equipment, but we're essentially just going to not use it because we really just want to jump over the world tier really quickly. Okay. 1, 2, and then we go 3, 4, 5, and that one. Are you looking with OP items? No, no. This, like, I got this from the seasonal journey. I got that from the seasonal journey. I got this from the seasonal journey. Okay, that's scam. Isos heirloom is actually scam. Like that. I'm sorry for picking that one up. That wasn't okay. I must apologize for that. Because getting that one, that wasn't okay. Like, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. Okay. Good. There's a nice tier 2 horde. I'm gonna lie. All right, let's try to get more aspects. So the goal here is to just juice out more aspects and materials and aspects and materials. You're not getting any Opticide from this one, correct? No. This is going to be filling up my ring slots, essentially, and then my amulet slots, hopefully. Oh, there's an amulet. Winter glass. I don't actually know if I need winter glass for what I'm doing here, but I guess I wouldn't hurt to have. Not a winter glass, guys. The Lockrins. You don't have to hate me, okay? Have to hate me. Okay, so let's check. We got a new helmet, which is maximum life, but this one is already good. Like, it actually has armor, maximum life, it has everything, so that was kind of nice. We got a new chest piece, which has 3 to ice armor. I don't actually even know what I need on my chest piece or 1 on my chest piece. So I would probably want mana per second, right? Usually. So right now we're just looking for a juiced up maximum life just to have that to be functional, I assume. That's gauntlets with 4 ranks to chain lightning. No. Just no. That's just not okay. Seriously. Okay, just rings doesn't matter what we actually get. We just literally want rings that we get the maximum resistance, correct? So the higher item power, the better. And amulets kind of like the same. Just pick up like high item powers so we get this juiced out. That means we're going to throw the rest away. Just get maximum aspects. Then we can put on diamonds, our girl's best friend. We can actually put these on, so that's really good. So 1, 2... 3. That brings us to almost fully resistance out. I mean, if I actually make the pass go straight, we can do this. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the arc lash very soon, so that would be nice if I could get rid of that. We're sitting at almost resistance out, so I could potentially just temper 2 resistances on my gear to be done. So just go for utility, right? Go for... Do I not have... Oh, it's a defense temper. Just temper any resistance. I just tempered lightning resistance, which was already maxed out. Great. As I said, just temper anything. Just temper anything. And just temper... Oh, I can't temper that. Okay, that's unlucky. What's the utility temper? Could I... Let's get lucky hit to freeze something. And lucky hit to freeze something. Fine with that. Fiery Surge. I'm just making sure this works for the... Right? Wait, this can get warmth, right? Let me get warmth here. Give me warmth. Give me warmth. Don't be like that. Thank you. Because I just want more heals. So the plan is like just get more heals with worms, right? So we get more mana. Okay, now with this gear, I should technically be able to do a tier 5 straight away. So we drink a mana thingy, so we're fully mana juiced up. Then we're gonna do a tier 3, hopefully. We'll see about that. Get 925 gear and then jump instantly to tier 5s. Let's see if this is gonna work. I get Winter Glass on my 1st, 2nd, and 4th Lord Zur run. That seems like you're cheating. Okay, damage is there, right? Damage is there. Do get cooked. Did I forget to put my aspects on? I forget to put my aspects on. I'm an idiot. This is not going to work. I need to go back and put my aspects on. I need to go through the first wave like this now with crippled aspects. That is actually really bad. I mean, it's more like funny that we're still like doing our thing even without having the aspects juiced up, but I would highly prefer to have my aspects juiced up, you know? Yeah, can I teleport out quickly? Or like that. Leave me alone! I'm coming back! Give me a second. Okay. I'm not running out of mana. So yes, we're running the actual pans, but I'm not running out of mana if I play what I'm supposed to play. Ergo the Starlight aspect. So if we're playing what we're supposed to play. Starline. Then mana bounce. The recharging aspect, which is actually really sad that I have it like so clucking weak. Storm Swell. Then we're gonna do, this one still has the lightning spear, and this one can get shredding. Do we do blades? It's too early because we're not playing ice blades yet. I mean, we will do ice blades, but we can't do that yet. So we currently have, we need undying. So that one hasn't changed. We have Juggernaut because we need the armor. That means I can play Lightning Spear bounces more. Can I just do Unbroken Tether just to have it bounce more? Could drop the Firebolt enchant for the Ice Blade enchant, but could I already though? Honest question. I feel like that would be like I feel like the Firebolt enchant is still too useful right now to just drop it. Yeah, now that we're not losing my mana directly again, that is useful. I mean, we're doing the damage, but it's still very clutch. I feel like the boss fight is going to take ages to get done. The way this is looking, the boss fight is going to take ages to get done. And we're making like good XP. I gotta understand what we're currently like missing in the damage formula to dish out harder. I guess if I could get Lightning Spear in, like if I could get Lightning Spear in, that would be helpful, right? So I need to get Arc Lash done, and I need to get Lightning Spear in. That's what we need to do essentially. Ow! Oh wow! He just booped me. So I guess we're gonna drop Arc Lash now, and then just hope that we always produce enough mana. What if we don't? We're just like not there yet because we just need Lightning Spear to bounce more for more mana. So not getting that aspect is quite unlucky currently. Like I just need that aspect that bounces a little bit more. So like right there, I needed to Arc Lash to instantly get some back. Okay, more like Hellborn. Slaying Hellborn invigorates you. Yeah, let's go. Okay, more max life and more damage. I mean, it's additive damage, but I'll still take it right now. Because despite it being additive damage, it's just there now, right? I can take it now instead of later. Dude, he just gets shit on. It would be great getting like a 925 actual conduit pans. I'm not greedy, but like getting a 925 actual conduit pans would actually be pretty great, right? Okay, nothing is taking damage here. There is way too many things here right now, but at least I'm always mana'd up, I guess. Okay, searching Hellborn, more Hellborn. Let's go. I thought you weren't going to play Sorc. Well, it's almost end of the season, right? We're going to soon get the PTR, so I might as well play Sorc and just see how horrendously OP Sorc is. And the answer is, it is. I mean, what can I say? I am not using anything. I'm just using what the game gave me. We're not using any mythical items. I'm currently sitting at like level 70. We're doing the tier 3 hordes. I'm going to pick up 925 items after this, and not too few of them, right? We're going to pick quite some up. We're just like, we have infinite resource already, and that not even with the Ring of Starless Skies. So it feels pretty good. I mean, am I mad that Sorc is in this position? No, I'm just really happy Sorc gets some time to shine, right? I mean, it's just the standard thing. Like, I like that Blizzard is introducing the seasonal journey, and that I can get the actual conduit, which is essentially the thing you technically want to have for Chain Lightning early, right? That I actually can get it easily like this. So that's cool, right? I personally find that cool. Oh, Hellfire rains up on you. This is going to go so bad. Like, it always allows you to play the flavor of the moment without having to stress yourself. Even though I'm using like the 600 item power one, right? So I have 2 600 item power items currently because they're just that good, right? It would be stupid to not use these 600 item power items because they're just powerful as clucking hell. That feels good. Now the big question is how long until level 80, and I think that comes really down to if I can keep this up. I mean, I kind of want to do a tier 5 as soon as possible, but I feel like we should stick to the tier 3s, like one or two more tier 3s, and then we should jump to the tier 5 straight away. Correct? I mean, tier 4s we're gonna skip. The crazy part is I can start masterworking items soon, right? So you're gonna actually start getting Opticide from this right now. Which is like stupid in itself. Like, why the cluck am I getting Opticide from this? Okay, what do we have here? That's non-physical damage to elites. Yeah, just pick it up, I guess. Okay, now what are we expecting here from the boss fight, chat? I'm not expecting an absolute slog. Well, I was wrong. Chat, I was wrong. I mean, is it fast? No. But is it slog? No. Absolutely not. I mean, like, seriously? You get materials from these, not PID. Yes, that's why you're doing this. Because you're essentially... And this is all 925 items now, right? So I'm essentially just getting a bunch of 925 items now. So I get my first Opticide, like it's 20 Opticide per, essentially. It's not a lot, but having like essentially 20 Opticide per is still great. You're not using 3GA Winter Glass, Shaco. Well, I mean, it would be great to have a 3GA Winter Glass, Shaco, and everything, but you surely don't need it to function, to breathe, right? To make it work. That would be silly. Okay, so I want to get rid of my basic skill, chat. That means we're going to have to, if we put Arc Lash out, we're going to get Lightning Spear in, right? And then we're also going to put, like, so Fireball out. Let's try if we have reached the point where we can truly do what we're truly supposed to do. Okay, so we have we have this one, or two rings into it, doesn't matter. And then we can take this out. We get the 11 rings here. We get the 1 ring in Fireball that can get out because we don't need it anymore. We get the 3. We get the 1, 2, 3, so that's no. We get the 1, 2, 3 here. We get the glass cannon, so that's good too. We're now going to take the ice blades. Then we're going to take ice blades to make things vulnerable, and we're going to take enhance ice blades cooldown reduction to apply to other skills. Yes, thank you. So we get like the cooldown reduction. Then we can yoink this one out. We can put that one in. We're going to keep the worms and the crackling. We're going to have that one. We're going to have this, and we're going to have here. So that means, where do I have unnecessary points now? So I'm kind of like trying, I need 2 more points for this, but where are these 2 unnecessary points? Oh, we're not playing Flame Shield. Interesting. But where's the other unnecessary points? Oh, we only have 2 in there. So it's that. So we can go for Lightning Spear, and then we can have... So Lightning Spear stunts. But we need 3 more points for Conjuration Mastery, because as long as we have Lightning Spears up, we then get bonus mana regeneration and movement speed, right? So where do I get these 3 points from? Oh, Lucky Hit can go out. Yeah. I've been so stuck with the Lucky Hit, right, as a standard one that it just like, it's just there, right? So we get the Conjuration now. We get the Ice Blades. We got to put the Ice Blades on. So that is for every 40 seconds and cooldowns you spawn Ice Blades. So we're going to do That makes perfect sense. Now we can put on a ring. So we got a Lucky Hit Chance ring. That seems so useless, but it's a greater affix ring and we should use that, I guess. We get pants, but we can't actually put them on. It's kind of sad. We have a better, like, do we have a better 2-handed weapon? It's all 1-handed weapons, but we don't have a focus. Well, I want to use a 2-handed weapon anyways, right? So that's fine. It's a helmet. Okay, so that helmet has more... intelligence. It actually has life per second, which is actually kind of useful. It's 925. Still needs to get Juggernaut, so that's a must. And we need to masterwork technically another defense. Not lightning resistance. I mean, it would be better if it was fire, but I'll take what I get, right? Freeze enemies. And I'm not sure if I should take boots over the Isus, but I kind of want to take boots. Oh, that's attack speed ring. We're going to do an attack speed ring. Break that one down. Okay, a chance to make vulnerable. It's a big max life, so we're going to take that. Socket this. Okay, that means we gotta try to... We put on the warmth again. Was it defensive? Was... No. Permanency. Warmth, thank you. And... Mostly resource cost reduction or generation, just like that, right? I don't care about the offensive. I just want to exist more.
Come back if you need work.
The rest gets destroyed for now. We'll get more, so it shouldn't matter. Then again, we need Storm Swell. We need Starlight. We'll check out if the lightning spear bounce thingy is finally leveled up a bit. So that is still at 1 mana. It's so sad. It's actually so sad at this 1 mana. It's Undying, and that needs to be Juggernaut. I mean, technically, I want this cooldown reduction aspect for my ultimate too, but I just don't have it. Let's quickly check if Estelle has new things. I mean, we picked up a lot. I should probably go to the world boss. Okay.
You again.
Estelle. So she does get another 3. Come on, Mom. She gave me another sacred boots, chat. Oh, well. Whee! I wasn't aware you actually got winter glass from this, but I don't think like in the build I'm playing, we're currently playing winter glass. So I'm going to put this on the bench. It's good to have it, I guess.
Ready for whatever you need.
Can I just play? Wait, if I play, what would happen if I play Winter Glass now? Frozen Orb has a chance to spawn a random conjuration here, but we're not spawning Frozen Orb, right? I would have to put Frozen Orb. Whenever you cast a non-basic skill, you have a chance to launch a Frozen Orb. So I would have to put Winter Glass on, then cast non-frozen orbs, then cast Frozen Orbs with my Chain Lightnings to get it, right? I mean, we can see how well it does work or doesn't work right now. Doesn't hurt me. Like, I'm only using Storm Swell aspect, so that would be that wouldn't be an issue essentially. One thing we might do is just take a chest piece actually and quickly just put 2 rubies in there. Just to have like a bit more heft to it. 725 item power. No, it should be fine. So instead of the ice blades, we're essentially gonna make frost orbs. Or am I just gonna spam? Or am I just gonna have my conjurations make frost orbs for me and not care? Because if my ice blades get spawned, then they're gonna... I probably don't have to care, right? It should automatically happen. Wait, let's give this a try. I should probably not have to do anything. Like, we're not going to bother about the world boss. It's just going to eat up time. Let's see how random that actually works. It seems to be like wanting, like, it seems to be wanting too many things, technically. Maybe I'm wrong. Wait, should I have frozen... Should I have ice blades here? I'm not sure if that was supposed to land in the bar. So we're somewhat running out of resource in between. Not really. Well, I would just need this lightning spear just a little bit more oomph thingy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Stuck. I don't feel like my conjurations are making a lot of frozen orbs. So I feel like I should probably take the frozen orb thingy. Agree or disagree, Chad? I feel like I feel like I should probably take the frozen orb over the thingy here right now, right? Let me just get one ring in frozen orb just to put that out. I need the burning, so that's not a question, right? Kicker would be nice. No, it wouldn't. Mystical items are not an option. I mean, like this, we're definitely getting more frozen orbs. Yeah, now we're getting more frozen orbs, right? So that worked. But I guess our problem is a little bit that we're killing things too fast and we're not getting mana back because we're killing things too fast. So it's somewhat of a nice problem to have, but still a problem. It works. The aspect for the orb to explode twice. I mean, if I wanted to play Winter Glass, again, I don't actually need to play the Winter Glass for this to work, what I'm doing here right now. Very, very important thing. Like we don't need the Winter Glass. This was working plenty fine without. Hee. So not even sure if we're doing ourselves a favor. Okay, these are all shit, so man, yeah. At least the spires to pull things in, I guess. Maybe I'm nuts, but it feels slower. See, I'm with you there. I mean, like, you know, the reason why we're slower though is the simple one, because we put our basic skill away. So that's eating in our mana production. So we definitely lost tempo just due to no basic skill, because before we were juicing the whole thing up with another basic skill essentially, right? So that does help. Because right now we obviously play the mana blades, which is not bad to play, because they provide us with cooldown for the other spells. But the issue is that, I mean, a lot of our mana regeneration is down to people being burning around us. So right now I think we're sometimes just killing things too fast and we don't have things burning around us. So it might be a luxury problem of this level of helltide, of this level of Infernal Horde currently, because we're literally just killing things too fast. So we're creating our own issue, right? We're creating our own issue by killing things too fast. Are you the only one with lagging and stuttering and disconnects in game? I have not had any issues in that regard. I'm also playing though as an EU person on the EU servers. So I guess that can always come in like different depending on where you're playing from. Right? Might be a huge influential factor in that. I'm still going to stick with, if I had my chain lightnings give me 3 mana instead of 1 mana on bounds, I would actually be having more mana. I mean, it's literally, it's 1 mana on bounds. That's nothing. It's just such a scam that I don't have that one. I'm sorry, chat. I see that as my main issue. Like, I think every single mana problem would get fixed by that. Because what are we doing? We're just chain lightning all the time. But 1 chain lightning gives us back like 6 mana currently, instead of 18. Well, I kind of feel like that's unfortunate. Yeah, so turning off cross-platform could actually help. That's a valid advice. It sounds like stupid, but it's actually a valid advice. Good point. Thank you for putting that on the table, sir. Some people do struggle with cross-platform for some reason. It can cause lags. Man, this is gonna be another 200 plus ether run, right? So that's gonna give us tons of new items. The frozen orbs to explode because of the CDR. I mean, if I again want to even play frozen orbs. I mean, it's not like that I have actually aspect slots left over for Frozen Orb to do some explodey thing. Actually, I have it on my gloves currently. That's not true. I do have it on my gloves. Okay, we want the Frigid Fade. I think that board should also help a lot if we get Frigid Fade, right? This Frigid Fade gives us even more resistances on some department. Let's see the boss fight. Like, we already had good damage the last boss fight, so let's see if we have more damage now this boss fight. Also, I feel like we're gonna be so much faster 80 because, again, like I told you, the barbarian was lacking hard in the end. Dude, they're being pummeled by frost orbs though, poor guys. I mean, I'd say the boss fight is somewhat same from a tempo perspective, not faster, not slower. So that didn't change very much. I mean, obviously, only one of them is left over. Then we're kind of like struggling with the assets production right now because they're like we need to be close by to get our hits in, our healing. Gearing wise, is Sorc an expensive class to get going? I mean, I'm just using the stuff I found right now, so I am not having anything crazy, sir. And I'm doing very well, so I am going to be effortlessly able to do tier 5s. That's for sure. I think that's a good start. The Yen's Blessing. Could use Yen's Blessing to just fix all my resistances, right? Oh, what does Yen's Blessing cast again? Random non-mobility skill, right? Every seconds. Yeah, like, you know what? Let's just take Yen's Blessings. I mean, I like that Izus that essentially gives us crit, but with Yen's, I don't have to care about any resistances anymore, right? You just have it done. So I can actually yoink 2 points out of here. And move myself towards Frigid Fade to get the damage multiplier. We got, wow, 3 ranks to Lightning Spear? Do you even need 3 ranks to Lightning Spear? Is it like, what? Are we not trying to get as much Lightning Spear as possible? Does that even do anything for us? That's maximum life per second. That's maximum life, intelligence. I'm going to take that one. Not getting any two-handed weapons. That's a bummer. 4 to Incinerate. Yikes. If I wanted to play Incinerate, that would be really useful. Right? Yeah, all my rings are... No, that's a 925 ring, so... Put that one on. Destroy the rest. My resistances are topped out. What I can do now is I can actually take this and I can masterwork that towards the worms that I wanted. Worms. And I can take that too. And you get fire resistance, but my fire resistance is done. So I can just get that also to worms. Thank you. So we're plus 3 ranks in worms now. That means we're healing for 6% for every close by unit. Right? 5% every close by unit, actually. That's nice. And Chet said Undying. We get Undying. We get the Chain Lightning mana aspect for now. Which is still sad. And you said we wanted to have the Frost Orb twice thingy, right? Frost. No, wait. Wasn't it called Orb? What was it called again? The Orb just... Aspect of Frozen Orbit. Yeah, 2 times, technically. And we could also take Shredding Blades. I mean, again, not sure if this is what I want to do. I could technically jump into a tier 5 straight away. But I want to get the last points of Paragon in this one. I mean, this one is still the most level efficient because... no, it's actually 30 levels above, right? Oh, wait, that could be my... no, that's not my daughter. I'm struggling a lot with treasure goblins. What do you mean? Getting treasure goblins? Killing treasure goblins? Sorry, you shouldn't be struggling with treasure goblins. They should be struggling with you. Just saying. Poor lads. So now that I have all my resistances fixed, I'm like ready for... it was 30 levels above, right? So technically, we should start doing tier 5s. We should start doing tier 4s probably for more levels. But I always skip like tier 4s. Has anyone actually, have you ever done tier 4s? I usually skip them, but it might actually make sense from a level perspective. To just like for one or two hordes before I'm ready for tier 5s. So it's beautiful. Oh, oops. There's one more. Burning Rain, 50% faster. Technically want to start with 50% faster, but feels so bad at this tier to take 50% faster. Because you have like nothing to 50% faster into, right? So it's kind of like 50% faster for what? Dude, that was a lot of frozen orbs that just came out of my chain lightning spam. So what's happening is that we're chain lightning, right? Our chain lightning with unstable currents is just making us a lot of lightning blah, whatever. Then we're having our actual conduit, as long as we're getting mana, like go around and actual conduit things with our lightning spear, just stun things and just lightning spear stuff. While our conjurations are running, we're getting more damage multiplier for having conjurations running. So we get like the movement speed, regeneration, all that kind of stuff like popping up. Makes sense somewhat? I'm still not sure about the fractured winter glass in the whole equation right now, but what we did, you know? Activating elixir, yeah. And the best elixir to activate, by the way, would be the mana one. You're using less mana per cast. So I'm even more infinite mana. Yeah, that's a lot of Hellborn. Need my ultimate to do more damage, it feels. I'm gonna make sure to walk through crackling energy because that gives me more damage too. We're level 76. We are 2 hours and 24 minutes in. We might be an hour earlier to level 80 than the barb. The barb really didn't have a good time there. Holy moly. That's so much fun. Okay, if we get Frigid Fade, you deal bonus damage to vulnerable enemies equal to 20% of the total amount of your bonus with cold up to a... Wow, we get so much more bonus damage. That's not even funny anymore. How much more you're getting. Right? I'm still wholly not sure about the fractured winter glass thingy. If that is in any way helping us here with the build right now or not. What we do need is mana per second on the gears, so we essentially have more mana. Because I do truly want to use the actual conduit, and for the actual conduit, we just need to be having more mana. I mean, like, it's to essentially go like the craziest. So yeah, so if you're lower level and you're struggling with treasure goblins, you just have to hunt him. They're gonna be running away from you, and you want them, so gotta keep it up. I kind of want to start finding like a two-handed weapon, 925, but we have literally not found a two-handed 925 weapon, and I feel like that's scam. I feel like my cooldowns are like plenty low with the like right now we're just having so low cooldowns. That's really nice to see. I can essentially spam lightning spear. I don't know if there's like a limit of how many lightning spears you can actually have. But if you look at my cooldowns, they're just going crazy. They're just essentially resetting. Well, obviously, this is the blades paired together with all the other shebang that's happening. Damn, another 300 running coming. Chat, come on, we got this. Yeah, mine only says 0.1 seconds, so that's that. Like it could obviously be more efficient, but I feel like we're doing well enough. You know, I'm very content so far with what's happening. I mean, again, for a goddamn, like, this is all just gear that got given to me, right? We didn't cheese anything into the progression. We didn't do anything crazy. This is the standard thing. This is the progression you would be getting if you would put the puzzle pieces together the right way. This is not the progression you would be getting because we cheesed our way up here. Which just makes me happy, right? Especially the more Mother's Blessing I pick up right now, the more likely I am to get an 800x actual conduit. So from the next tier, and then I could masterwork that one up straight away, right? So that would actually be plenty cool. Can't wait for that. I feel like we're almost ready for tier 5, so let's try out tier 4 after this, right? You're pretty lucky. I mean, the conduit is normal. You get that one. I mean, the Dian's Blessing is now just from what we got here, so that's just a standard thing. Like, didn't do anything special. Could actually masterwork up the Dian's Blessing, if I'm honest. Ice Ball Sorc plenty cool, but this is not an Ice Ball Sorc, sir. I mean, you might have missed something here. We just get the ice balls happening. God, I love these cooldowns. I love these cooldowns. I just want that 40% damage multiplier from leveling up one more time because that's like just here. That's just like now all the damage I've been dealing is just suddenly times 40%, right? So yay, like yay! I just boosted my damage, right? Just like that. Ta-da! More damage is green. And we don't even have any glyphs leveled up yet, right? So that's actually illegal. got the most useless gloves in the game, the Enduring Faith. Okay, I got another pair of boots, John. I keep getting Jens blessings. I'm innocent. They're just like, here, how about Jens blessing? And I was like, oh, like, listen, how about Jens blessing again? Eyes of the Enemy is on World Tier 3, so you should be in World Tier 3 to see Eyes of the Enemy. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, a chest with nothing. Great. Life per second, armor, life per second, life per second. Finally, two-handed weapons. I've been actually waiting for this all my time here. I want to have max life and intelligence, right? And that's it. And vulnerable damage for now. Socketed. Socketed. And I'd say crit bonus, right?
May the light keep you.
Okay, nothing of this is good. That's bad. That's the resistance to all elements, but we're already resistanced out. And technically, I want an amulet, I guess, but I don't.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
So we need the...
No witchcraft here. Only
What was it called again? Splintering, right? Yeah.
until spring.
Okay. Let's upgrade our potion. Let's try a tier 4, but because I don't think I'm ready for a tier 5. But we should try a tier 4. Simple reason why we should try a tier 4 is actually that a tier 4, and we're going to try out the elixir of resourcefulness. That a tier 4 is like perfectly our level. Right? That's now 30 levels higher, and you're getting XP from 30 level higher mobs, so that should work. Because that's 120 opponents now, correct? I should be able to kill 120 opponents. I am able to. Good. It's actually the question, is the slower killing speed worth the more experience? If we can actually handle this. Might turn out that we can't. Ah! I got so stuck there. Jesus. That was too much. That was too much freeze. Maybe for these situations, I should keep my teleport ready. But then again, I tend to overuse my teleport in situations where I don't need to. Because I can. Mainly because I can. Not because I should. Oh my goodness. Frozen again. Frozen again. Okay, maybe I should do another tier 3. I feel like I should be able to do this. Oh, another freeze? How many more status effects do you want to do on me? The answer is yes. Well, I feel like I ran into a very unfortunate amount of status effects there, so this doesn't count, Chad. I feel like we got this. I just really like that was unlucky, right? We got this covered. I'm not quitting this one yet. Pushing through. Maybe I should just get good and not get frozen. Right? Right, Sean? I mean, there's always an option to actually get good. This game's RNG's on farming Terminate 0 for Vinegar Glass. I mean, yeah, if you want a GA item, then that's definitely gambling. But then again, like, your build should work without a GA item, right? I mean, it should at least work. If you need a GA, I feel like getting GA of uniques is kind of like, it's just nice. But if you should require it, then we need to talk about your build, right? I'm doing it, Mom. Live. We're doing it live, chat. Not very efficient. I'm pretty sure the other one is just better to do. But you just want it for fun. Yeah, see that's where the road to pain lies. I mean, I just recently did like 30 tormented in a row because I wanted to see if I could get a single mystic item. Surprisingly, I did actually get one, and it was the Doombringer. Now, I don't actually need the Doombringer. I just literally wanted to see, as you say, for fun, how much more damage would it truly be if I actually had it? Because that was the main interesting part. It wasn't like my build was working perfectly without Doombringer. But what if I actually had the Doombringer? Like how much more would it reasonably be, right? Is it like something where you're like, oh yeah, this just quintupled my damage? I mean, it did a number, that's for sure. But it was more like a nice to see than this is like mandatory. Okay, there's just like maybe one more level needed. Okay, wait, maybe one more level needed. Maybe I should also get like my glyphs worked up, but we'll see. Okay, let's do a tier 3 then. One more before we do tier 4. I get frozen a ton in Horde. Well, your resistance's max does not stop you from getting frozen. The only thing that stops you from getting frozen is unstoppable. So that's just a misconception on your side. Resistances do not protect you from the status effect. They protect you from the damage of the status effect, but not from the build-up, nor from actually getting frozen. So the only way to not get frozen is by being unstoppable. So it's that. I mean, for example, my Necro doesn't have many sources of unstoppable. I don't stand where the effect is, more or less. This is the philosophy of playing a Necromancer. Simply because the Necromancer class just doesn't own many ways to become unstoppable. So you just gotta position yourself better. That's also why a lot of people hate Necro, because like it's such a if you stand wrong, you might die because you just stood wrong. Because you don't have many retaliatory measures. Well, apart from Blood Mist, but that's like literally your only thing you sometimes have. Flame Shield help on Frozen? Yes. I mean, Teleport is unstoppable, so Teleport helps on Frozen if you manage to get yourself knocked up by a freezer, then no problem. Just don't be frozen instead. Assaulted Elite. Yeah, sure. Let's do the Assaulted Elite. I love that one. Just kidding. Oh, wow. That's 5. Holy. Okay, we're going to be in... Oh, we're almost 80. Jesus. When? I mean, I want to be able to do tier 5's latest 85. Okay, Chad? So latest level 85, we need to be able to do tier 5's or life doesn't make sense anymore. That means I need to maybe go and level up a glyph. I mean, obviously, like my next big damage multiplier right now is not my gear. It's getting the respective glyphs to just really have your damage go crazy. It's also the easiest damage multiplier. I mean, it would obviously help if my pans weren't like 600 item power pans, if my amulet wasn't 725, but I guess that's just minimal things. Well, congratulations, Katie. That's happy to hear. You were happy getting tier 7. I mean, tier 7 is more than enough of an achievement. Tier 8 is absolutely unnecessary. Also, for tier 8, it's mostly just a masterwork question. I mean, like, if I'm honest with you, like really, the jump from tier 7 to tier 8 is not necessarily a gear question. It's often just like get enough masterworking done and you're good to go, right? And if you then pick that up, right? If you like get your gear 8 out of 12 or 12 out of 12, then just pop off. I mean, my Druid was essentially hitting level 100. Then I just 8 out of 12 the gear. Really easy with like the tier 5s and tier 6 here just banging through. Because that's the advantage. If I'm now able to do tier 5s on like level 85, I can essentially 8 out of 12 masterwork my items already. Even at that low level, which is actually a scam if I'm honest with you. If you're able to masterwork your items this early. That's why I'm also like, I kind of want to find a wand, a staff. Like if I find a good two-handed staff, maybe with a greater affix in life, right? I could straight away start masterworking that up 4 times at least. And that makes a big difference. Significant difference. Well, we're really not getting many ether this run. I mean, I'm getting only like shitty things here anyways, but Jesus. It's not even like a little bit ether. This is Ultimate Sadness chat. So, by the way, are you all excited for tomorrow evening? Are you looking forward to like the PTR news, the new progression, to kind of like find out how much Diablo's changing? Maybe to a point where it's unrecognizable to what it is right now? Would you welcome a big change? Or are you complacent and like the game as it is right now? It's actually really good. So it's kind of funny that we have like reached a very good point currently with the Infernal Hordes and everything. But Blizzard is just about to flip the switch and change everything again. So we just settled, right? We just got the things actually to a nice state. And Blizzard's like, yeah, you know what? We're actually like just thinking about, how about we change everything again? Like, but I just learned everything, you know? I just understand how new leveling works. 3. You can't do that, Blizzard. I mean, seriously. People just got used to the idea of the game again. Hellborn are hunting you. Let's go. But now, I'm excited for the new skills and passives because it probably means we're getting new skills and key passives, guys. Because what would new passives mean, right? I mean, new passive must mean that every class gets a new key passive, correct? I mean, imagine you log in Season 6 and suddenly your character has a new key passive, and new key passives vastly change the way how the game is being played, right? I mean, if you're playing a Bone Necro, you have a key passive. Like if you play a Blood Necro, right, key passive. So what could another key passive be for the Necromancer, for example, or for the Sorc? I mean, Sorc has a bunch of key passives too. But again, if we're getting new skills, we're probably getting new key passives because that would be the most significant change of fate. So there might be a complete new way to actually play your favorite character, which is plenty exciting, if I'm honest. I'm just hoping they take out the 2 useless passives in Ultimate we don't need. Yeah. I mean, taking useless things out would be great, but I think they're more adding things than taking things out. Right? I wouldn't expect them to take much out. More like put more in. The real class reworks are like planned for seasons later. Right now, I'm pretty sure like after the Spiritborn is coming out, every class needs to be reworked. But obviously season 6 is like the season of Vessel of Hatred and the Spiritborn. So reworking the other classes in that season seems silly. But that makes it even more exciting because if we're already getting now a new key passive and everything, and then they're actually working on like reworking the existing classes, oh boy, oh boy. I mean, ARPG gamers eating good. I made a tweet about it. Like, unless you're a one-game elitist, right? Unless you're like, oh, I only play Diablo or only PoE. This year is going to be exciting and chock full of content. Like, it's going to be quite the year. That's for sure. Should be mostly happy times ahead for all of us. Dude, they got so rinsed. Okay, 81, almost 82. 1 hour and 5 minutes faster, chat. I wonder how much faster I would be with Uber Uniques. I guess like silly amounts of faster. Get shit on, nerds. So I'm probably like, I gotta understand where's my damage currently coming from. So my damage is not coming from chain lightning. My damage is essentially only my aspect, right? Critical hits with lightning spear causes lightning arc from it, dealing damage to its target and up to 5 other enemies. This damage is increased by your critical strike damage bonus. So I would assume I want as much critical strike damage bonus as possible, surprise or unsurprised, right? And I want my lightning spear to obviously like that's that. So I need crit, chance, and crit strike to go crazy. So why am I even playing Chain Lightning? Wouldn't it be better to just spam Frost Orb then? At this point? Right? I mean, probably, but I just like Chain Lightning. So what can I say? Yeah, like, I mean, I have the Frost Orb amulet. I picked it up. I mean, I find it funny that it's, regardless, it's still working, right? So it's even working with Chain Lightning, which makes it actually funny to me. Two-handed weapon. See, that has max life, int, and crit damage. See, that this is what we're looking for, right? That's the one we want. Okay, so we want our lightning project chains for chain lightning projectiles to cast twice.
Not bad.
I don't want to change to Frost Orb. I like my lightning spear. If I have the chance for Frozen Orb projectiles to cast twice, yeah, probably I should do that at this point. And I was so happy to like go more with Lightning Spear, but it feels like silly to commit to this for no reason but. So. But I kind of want to do it. But yeah, we should probably go for Frost Orb at this point. You can see that. So will we go for chance for second... Chance for a second lightning spear when cast, so I get more lightning spears? Do I just try to make more lightning spears now? Oh. I got casted Hydras have 4 hats. Cool. I have it again. Yeah, thank you. I was happy for the amount of like, right? But could I just please not? Could I get critical strike damage too? Like, really? For critical strike damage? I'll take vulnerable damage. So now I've masterworked this and I have the material to at least give it a 4 times up. See, oh wow, perfect. Let's go, chat. Going places. Got it.
You can take what's left.
Should work out. Ice shards. So I want rings with critical strike, chance, and attack speed. I don't have that. But I'm gonna honestly, I'm gonna stay with the chain lightning for now because I just like the actual conduit pants. I'm just having fun with it, right? So I guess I'm gonna keep it this way and just enjoy my time because it does work. It's pretty decent actually, right? It's more like I know that I could be more efficient with I know that the frost orb would work, but the question rather is, can we make this work as well?
Wanderer.
Forget to put splintering on. Oh, where was I stuck? Oh, yeah, I wanted to check if she had something for... Oh, look at this, chat. Oh, my goodness. Let's see what we're getting. No unique. No unique. Why do I even wake up in the morning, huh? For no unique. Might as well just roll over and die, huh? Okay, we're trying that tier 4 again after the upgrades, chat. And I feel like we should do like 1-2 nightmare dungeons technically to get like 1-2 thingies. Okay, we're 81. Tier 4 again. I get this weapon now, okay? I get this new upgraded weapon that should higher my damage. Yeah, we do need the do need the ultimate cooldown reduction thing. It's called the aspect of the Orange Herald. Up to a 10% chance when you damage an enemy with a skill to reduce cooldown on your ultimate skill by 2 seconds. But do I really need that? Because I mean, because if we're looking at this right now, like I'm not sure like how much, like when we're in full fight, right, and we get everything popping during the thingy, my ultimate feels like it has a good enough cooldown happening. Well, that's what would be good if you actually gather up together. Okay, we get a ton of lightning spears now. I get frozen again because I'm bad at the game. Okay, right now my ultimate cooldown reduction is not really good. It's because they're not clumped up, chat, I swear. Getting these double lightning spears seems to be... Oh my goodness, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Getting these double lightning spears seems to be so useful. I mean, we have an 88% chance. Wait, so does this mean chance for a second lightning spear when cast? But is it only when I cast it? Or is it also when my conjuration mastery makes it? It spawns a random conjuration. It doesn't cast them, so it shouldn't work. Oath? That's OP. No one's human today? No. Today we wanted to use the last day of Mother's Blessing because today's the last day of bonus XP. Where we could essentially just try to push our Sorc to the max level in a matter of no time. You know what's funny about this build? Like, it would essentially work without the Fracture Winter Glass, but if you had the Fracture Winter Glass, you could also use it. I always enjoy when you have, like, the option. Not like, you know, I have the Fracture Winter Glass or this is horrible. It's more like, you know, it kind of helps. Could that desecrator please die? I'm also happy they actually we have the new desecrators now. In case you missed it, they nerfed the desecrators because they were kind of OP, so they're not OP anymore. Oh no! Oh no! Ah, I got so stuck there. If I need a dirty little one-shot, I mean, they can still one-shot you depending on your build, right? But they definitely like, I mean, it's half the important thing that Blizzard finally said that they're OP, right? Like, because so many people were asking themselves, whenever you complained about them, like, for example, on Reddit or something, people were like, oh, no, you just suck. You need to get good, which is obviously not a fact. Like, we all knew they were overpowered. We all knew they were going too crazy, right? They were doing too much damage. Like, anyone with a brain could see that from like 5 meters away. That they were somewhat overtuned and something was not like working the way it's intended. Like anyone could see that, unless you were like you're just a twat, right? I mean, luckily my community is not full of twats, so that's a good thing. Oh no! Shh. I'm getting myself so often like in a pickle, like in this tier 4. But this would technically be the most XP appropriate thing to do, Chad. Listen. It's the most XP appropriate thing to do. Well, I'm gonna make Ether Fiends explode. Okay, we got this. Sorc is like playing piano. I mean, right now I'm honestly doing one thing. I'm just not looking at the screen. I'm just holding down my 2 button for chain lightning. And actually I need to put chain lightning here on, oh shit. Chain lightning, come. On right click. So I'm literally just holding down my right mouse button for chain lightning. And then I just ruffle rotate my skills around, and that's about it. Like it's not like that I'm doing anything sophisticated. Like I just jam the keyboard, right? I teleport when needed. I'm not really looking at the screen, right? There's too much going on anyways for Sorc. Now I thought we're getting the hang of this tier here slowly, but I'm only getting like shitty events right now, so it makes me unhappy. It's exactly like playing piano. Well, I guess I need to play piano more often then. Well, they just exploded like there's no tomorrow. That was great. So we more or less fixed the mana issue in this tier, because that's what I said. If things are actually surviving a little bit longer, then I'm also not having mana issues anymore, because I am now producing just like so much mana and health through worms that I am just not struggling anymore. Right? Oh no, they were all about to die. This is so uncool. Because I was just 1 second away from exploding that Ether Fiend, and then we would have been like going places. Right, there we go. That's what I was talking about. Oh, there's... Oh, wow. That was a bunch of Ether Fiends exploding. That's why I took it. You have a build from level 1 without uniques? I mean, this build has only been using the uniques you get from the seasonal journey, sir. The actual conduit you will always get. So I wasn't lucky on the actual conduit, right? So there is just a box from Istil that will give you a class-specific unique, and it is always the actual conduit. That's actually for every class like that, so they will have like that class-specific unique, and like Blizzard wants you to play a certain build per season, right? I mean, what means want you? They set it up that like there's a specific build essentially happening. I'm wondering if it's even possible to get the aspect I'm looking for here in the dungeon, because I always felt like that for some reason the Infernal Hordes were hard-coded to not give you all the aspects. Now, call the conspiracy theorists, but it really feels like this, right? It feels like you can get like 12 different aspects here per class, but you can't get all the aspects. And I'm literally haven't gotten just my chain lightning aspect yet. It feels really bad. You need winter glass. No, I could literally do this without winter glass. So no, you don't need winter glass. I simply have winter glass. Again, I got that from Istil too, but I never needed the winter glass. But it gets so fast mana regen. So we're playing Starlight Aspect. Okay, so the Starlight Aspect gives us mana when we regenerate 20% of our HP. Now we are actually using Warmth. Warmth is the skill that for every burning enemy nearby, we're healing for 5% of our max HP per second. So if I have 4 enemies nearby, I am instantly healing for 20% HP per second. So my Starlight essentially continuously feeds me mana. Then on top, I'm currently playing the Undying aspect, and Undying essentially gives me 2% heal per skill cast. So now on top of actually getting the heal from the things around, I'm getting even more heal per skill cast, and that means that we're just juicing up the Starlight aspect even further. And that leads to me essentially continuously producing mana. It works incredibly well, as you can see, to produce infinite amounts of mana. And then you just suddenly die, which is kind of like a bummer because I really didn't want to die. But it does work well. Okay, let's see if we can kill the council now. Oh, and then we get the actual conduit, which gives you resource generation and maximum resource, 27.5%, which is insane, right? If I would now have, for example, a single item that gives me mana per second, which I don't have, I would get so much more mana too. But I don't have another item that gives me mana per second. So yeah, this build, and then on top of everything I just said, we do actually have the Winter Glass. So the Winter Glass now gives us then Conjuration Mastery and would give us even more mana regeneration. But that's also why I would need an item that gives me mana per second, because with all the bonus mana generation I have right now, if I would have an item that would actually provide me with mana per second, things would be looking absolutely crazy, right? But I don't have that. By the way, I really don't know if this was now better XP-wise than actually just doing a lower-powered one. When I could have done a tier 3 for so much more XP, I reckon, than actually doing this tier 5 or a tier 4 right now. Only because the tier 4 would technically be level appropriate. So I'm really not sure if we did ourselves a favor. What do you think, Chan? I mean, we went from like doing a 300 run to a 200 run, so that's anyways a bummer. But at least we can knock out the bosses, so that is kind of cool. And yes, by the way, the heal thingy works also against one target. Just not that as efficient as with multiple targets, but it does still work versus one target as well. I mean, it's all helpful that obviously these bosses are more than one boss. I mean, considering that every glyph is like, see, I have no glyphs, right? I have one single glyph activated currently. Otherwise, I don't have glyphs. So it's doing its jobs admirable. Oh, that's a pants. Actual conduit pants. 925. Sadly, it's only Ice Heart Brace. But they're actually kind of cool. Like, actually, they do look kind of cool. Yeah, unless the XP is incredible more in tier 4, I do tier 3. Exactly. Like, I want to do tier 4, but I don't feel like it's worth it at all. Tier 3 is the best leveling to 100. Disagree. As soon as you're actually able to do the higher ones, easy peasy, which I'm simply not just able to right now, but at some point you'll be able to just knock the higher ones out like without even blinking. So that's kind of like, when you're just bursting through it. Okay, unbroken tether. I like how we have warmth here and we get like life per second. So technically this life per second, I would really like to, actually life per second does work on this, right? But I would like to really reroll this just for a second to see if I could get mana per second. Just like, see, that's 4 mana per second. 4 mana per second is not a lot, correct? But considering that we're currently getting so much more juiced up mana regeneration, correct? We need to add a utility here, natural, like here, lucky hit, blah, whatever. So considering how much mana, let's get this up. Thank you, 6 mana per second. So considering that we're actually sitting at 24 mana per second now, and everything, like we have mana generation plus 54.9%, which essentially makes out of 6 mana per second, like plus 54.9%. And the same actually goes for my helmet. So if I would manage to get mana regeneration on my helmet too, so let's just do this for the effect of like seeing how far this can go. This would go up to mana per second too. There we go. And we have picked up enough Opticide to essentially masterwork this all up because, well, why do we not have enough Opticide, right? And suddenly you're sitting at 33 mana per second, while my chain lightning costs me 35. Plus on top, obviously, everything else we do. Are you looking for each time? Yes, I'm looking for each time chain lightning bounces get mana, and I have it currently at nothing. So that's really bad. I technically have to actually just roll rings here to in any way hope that I would actually get the aspect, right? Ta-da! Did I get it? No, I didn't. But we get a better storm swell. So do we do another tier 4 now, or do we do another tier 3? I mean, I kind of want to see how high we can actually get tier 3 on this level. So let's do one more tier 3. And then we're going to go for the tier 4, I'd say. We're going to juice out the elixir of, like, what is that? Advantage? Yeah, more attack speed. My bar passed 70k HP, Tariel, and Shaco, and the mother in a 98 Nightmare Dungeon one-shots me. The mother's overtuned. The lightning mother. I don't know what is with her, but like she's overtuned. That there's something broken about her. See, like this is how quick we essentially are killing in tier 3. So in tier 3s, nothing has a chance versus me, right? I'm just standing in the middle. I'm just doing my chain lightnings. I'm holding my left mouse button down, right? I'm essentially tippity tapping my chain lightnings. Obviously, it would be better to pump out my conjurations because now with the conjurations popping out and everything going on, right? Look at my mana gen. We're sitting at 38 mana per second currently. That's actually really huge, right? Because we obviously do have Conjuration Mastery running, where we're now getting an official, another, what is it? 10% mana regeneration on top of what we already have when everything is running. Great. So like right now, if we did have the aspect on top of this, then we could have our actual conduit continuously active, right? We could literally have this one, the actual conduit, always active. Like it's just going places. Plus, we have all the conjurations active. Plus, we have all the ice plates active. Plus, we have all the lightning spear active. The lightning spears are essentially triggering the lightning spear thing the whole time. We're just critting with everything because this is a crit build, right? But the more crits we do, the better it is. The crits. And everything is kind of like working so well together, it's stupid. Why did we take the Hellfire? Did you know that the Hellfire, even without having the trait that Hellfire spawns Hellborns, can randomly spawn Hellborns? And not only Hellborns, this is actually the interesting thing, the Hellfire can spawn random Desecrators, which is kind of bad. But the Hellfire can also spawn Aether Fiends too. So it's actually like the Hellfire is better than you think it is because worst case scenario, it just gives you a little bit more of everything, right? It gives you 3 to 9 resource, but if you are lucky, you might spawn like X more dudes that just amplify everything you do. And then if you obviously get Hellfire spawns Hellborn on top, you get double. And this is, by the way, the only downside on doing a tier 3 versus a tier 4. Do you see the amount of enemies spawning? Like, we're killing things so fast that there is just not enough enemies spawning, right? I mean, this is like a problem of the helltide or if you doing too much damage. But you might just kill things so fast that stuff is not spawning. What is spawning the butcher? Is it random? It is completely random unless you took the thing spawn the butcher. Right, so there's the thing spawn the butcher, but if you don't pick that, then it's just completely random. Which is funny to me because usually you would expect, okay, I did not pick spawn the butcher, I'm safe, correct? You'd be like, what's the worst that can happen? The butcher could spawn? Yes, he could. Because you're like, I didn't pick him, like he's never gonna come, right? I'm safe. Now you're not. Like he could just come. Like you could be like, what's up, bruv? And suddenly he's in your ass. Just the way it should be. Random Etherlords, I don't know. The random Etherlords I've never seen, to be honest. So I'm going to take your word for it, but I've never gotten a random Etherlord. Love your theory crafting. I found mats for like 25 0 runs. If you want, we can do those runs with you in the community. Oh, no. So I will not max out the Sorc this much. Toxic, I heavily appreciate it. Thank you very much for your donation and for offering. I will just not level up the Sorc this much for the simple matter of fact, like I want to see how easy I can get 100, but how easy you're also OP with Sorc with the minimal input, right? So this is not like how OP can the Sorc be if I do everything, because that's a given. But like if I do the minimal effort, right? Like if I studied for the exam 30 minutes before the exam, how OP could I still be? Right? I mean, again, like 600 item power item, 725 item power item that I got from like just existing, right? From doing the seasonal quest. And like how much more is there essentially being juiced in my direction from this? Oh, there's the butcher. Hey Chad, you summoned him. Chad, you scoundrels. Why did you talk about this man? He's like, I have been summoned. I have been mentioned in a chat. I need to make an appearance. You scoundrels. Why would you do this to me? I thought we're friends. Okay, I'm going to do Etherlords now because I just literally want to see how fast can I kill them. So, Toxic, heavily appreciate it. Thank you very much. I've actually done like, I don't know, 40 tormented bosses in the past days. Like, I needed to record a video, okay? So the problem was I couldn't record a video because I was missing one item. So what I had to do is I had to literally just do like 40 tormented in a row really quickly in the morning. Like, you know, wake up 3 a.m. in the morning, do 40 tormented bosses. I mean, luckily I killed them like in 10 seconds, so that was helpful. That is not a flex. That is just what it is, right? Like if you have a good endgame build, you just kill tormented bosses in seconds, not in minutes. It's rather like, hi tormented, bye tormented. I need to get my armor under check so we can actually play the cooldown reduction aspect, Chad. I think if I could jam out the cooldown reduction aspect, we would do so much more damage. Because there is this, there's the aspect on Sorc that has like a lucky hit for cooldown reduction on ulti. And that I really want. Okay, Etherlords now spawn, guys. We get Etherlords from masses and Etherlords spawn. Let's bring it on. See, like he just randomly comes and he has so low HP. It's actually sad how few HP he has. Now what's funny that this is not the Sorc meta build, right? But we're still just juicing out silly amounts of damage, if that makes sense. Right? This is not even the meta build you're supposed to play. And yet it's simply like, oh yeah, you know what? No meta build, gang. By the way, try to always get all the Ether Lords out because they actually stay past. So if I get more Ether Lords juiced out, I just have more to kill. Right? They don't despawn. And look at the amount of Mother's Blessing they give. That's crazy. Wait, picking up Mother's Blessing gives tiny amounts of experience? I never knew that they give tiny amounts of experience. That explains so much why leveling is also so much faster. That explains so much. We're going to take... These are all the boards we're just going through, but technically... Whew. CL to 100, I don't see a reason to swap right now. I mean, I'm not sure how much more useful Ceaseless Conduit is going to be in the long run, right? By the way, look at the HP on these now. Like, you just saw me doing the tier 4 Horde, right? And how long the boss fight took. Look at the comparison. It's obviously only a tier 3, but still, it's just silly what you do. And we're not even playing Frost Orb, right? What I'm asking myself, is this really worth it? The Frozen Orb explodes twice. I mean, we know Frozen Orb has a chance to spawn a random conjuration, right? But with the amount of conjurations I make myself, is it really worth it? Right? Do we really have to go for the Frozen Orb? Or would I be better just juicing out the Storm Swell aspect to do more damage against vulnerable targets? Right? Will we be better off with more damage to vulnerable targets? Maybe. So in order to probably do tier 5 effortless right now, we should do like 1 or 2 tier 100 dungeons to just get ourselves like at least the basic glyphs to put them in. That's shadow resistance. That's useless. That's lucky hit to make vulnerable. That's also not what we need. But I love rings that have this, like a greater affix lucky hit to make vulnerable. Hello. It's usually worth good money. We need to check if we have got now enough Mother's Blessing. Go back. 5 Nightmare Dungeons with extra shrines and not a single goblin one. You got robbed, sir. And I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. No, we need to get to this spawn. Because this one should have Enduring Faith and probably Ceaseless Conduit in it. Where do I get... That's Gloves of the Illuminator 925 and Gloves of the Illuminator 925. Okay, cool. Cool.
La 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 la.
Fireball build. So where does the pants actually drop? The actual conduit? Who drops it? From the lads.
The forge is always hot.
Don't dally. Hand it over.
It's probably from... Oh, I mean, it would make sense if it was from Gregoire. Yeah, it would actually make sense if it was from Greg. Darkwing, thank you for the 46 months of support. Darkwing, so good to see you there, brother. Thank you for the subscription. Biobo, thank you for the 76 months as well. Let's do another tier 4 now, just to see if we can actually do it faster at this point. I wanted to try out the Storm Swell, though. Chow, we forgot. I wanted to, like, try not using the Frost Orbs explode twice. And just have it, like, explode a single time. If that was not enough to give me, like, enough conjurations. I feel like it's like double dipping, like trying to get all the conjurations from the explode twice while I'm essentially summoning conjurations myself. Right, because usually I wouldn't be summoning the conjurations. I would just leave this all up. I'm not actually sure if we're summoning too many conjurations as well. Like there's a limit. I think you can have like what 6 ice blades or so, and you can have like 9 lightning spears or 12 lightning spears. I don't actually know, but I'm pretty sure there was a limit to how many you can actually have out. Be careful to not be over juicing in. Oh, I mean, this time we absolutely showed them. Like, seriously. Okay, so there's no limit. Okay, so that's good. Then I'm not overdoing it. Good. I thought there might be a limit because a lot of these casts, like, they are in fact limited because they would be OP if they would be endless. Well, I guess good to hear. So more's what you're saying is more's more. Like, I just heard more's more, right? Did you just say more is even more? Okay, stop freezing me. If I just get frozen another time, I'm just gonna lose it. And like frozen twice in a row is just pain. Like whenever you see someone with a freezing power, you just have to like straight up destroy them, right? No mercy. Get it down before it hunts you and bites you in the butt. I mean, like that barbarian who can actually like punch you over, which is like bullshit. So just for me to understand Ceaseless Conduit correctly, right? Because I've read the item, but I'm still not sure if I understood the item. Chain lightning is orbiting around me, seeking up to 3 enemies. And when it returns, it drains 6 mana from me for each active chain lightning. So the more chain lightnings I have, the more mana I drain from me. And after draining 66 total mana, the bolt explodes for lightning damage. So what you're saying is that I essentially just have to have as much mana as possible so mana can be drained from me, that I'm then able to continuously keep making lightning hurty thingies. As far as I understood. So we essentially never want to be out of mana. That means more's more. Yeah, hence why lightning spear is so OP. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, obviously that would make sense to swap to Frost Orb to essentially get more lightning spears, but that would be boring and the meta, so we're not doing it, and we keep throwing this out. I mean, this might be slightly less efficient, right, than going the full like just sending it full, but who cares? Yeah, I like that the build here right now requires 0 mythics, right? So this is currently working with what I have, and it's only going to get stronger because like right now we're doing this solely without having like a single without having like glyphs activated. So that means the damage ceiling is just so much higher because I can get a bunch of damage reduction or a damage multiplier still with my glyphs, which is fantastic. I have already all the legendary nodes I essentially need activated, right? So I can't get more legendary nodes. These are already taken care of. And that gives me so much more damage potential. And I can get so much more crit chance as well, right? And crit damage, which just scales my damage double, triple. because it scales the damage of the Cecil's Conduit, but also scales the damage of the Chain Lightnings, which we have tons of ranks in, so that's kind of like nice to see. Oh no, I'm frozen. Post by my potions. Okay, this is going so much smoother than my first tier 4. Like my first tier 4 was such a drag in comparison, right? This one is just like an absolute smooth sailing currently. I'm a Diablo noob and struggle with the endgame stuff. My main character becomes too elite, but I'm definitely getting there with your help. Thank you, Alex. I think it's actually for beginners the hardest part to understand. Like for me, obviously right now I'm already wearing endgame gear, so I'm pretty much, this character is more or less done. The only thing I have to get is the 925 version of my uniques essentially, but like we're more or less done with the character, technically. So I think this is like the hardest part, especially like the tier 4 swap for people to understand, like how do I get the fastest like to like the equipment that I can essentially make sure that my character becomes done, like, right? When is it worth to start tempering and all that kind of stuff? And that's mostly not a skill issue. That's just like maybe like 2% of understanding still lacking, and then you got it knocked down. Oh, my wife. Good. So 3 hours in level 80. We're almost level 90 in I think we could make level 90 in under 4 hours, right? I didn't actually notice that we're level 88. That's bullshit. So I guess 5 hours to 100, around 5 hours to 100, right? I mean, the last level is going to be like super easy because you're only getting faster. So the thing, like at this point, we're not going to get slower knocking out dungeons, right? We're only getting potentially faster doing it because we're obviously picking up like some upgrades. We're masterworking our things to do better. Like we're picking up 925 versions of gear. We like as soon as we can do tier 5s, we can like essentially go for 8 times masterwork on the gear. Especially if I get like attack speed rings right now, it would be crazy. Very much fun to play. Poverty builds are a lifesaver. Honestly, poverty builds are the biggest fun because if you then get all the cool things, right? You can be rich. Like there's no problem with it. Just make yourself a rich version of it, right? But knocking out the poverty version is just brilliant. Board on your Sorc, a new class. I would recommend Druid. Druid is really fun to play. I think I had like the second most fun this season with Druid, like seriously, because just the power creep that Druid has going on is actually like it's incredible. Okay, how many Hellborn did we just summon here in the middle chat? Like it just has like Druid can just become so powerful so quick, and that's truly something this season. Oh my goodness, our summoning, like we might have overdone that with the last one. Let's get it done, chat. Holy. Need more conjurations to do more damage. Thank you very much. God Christ. That was a lot. I mean, we're actually at a 400 ether with like our stupid level 89 character. Okay. You know, Necro on a good day, even with the best build. Even with your 12 out of 12 times masterwork build, it's going to be happy when they do like 400 tries every now and then. And I'm currently sitting mostly at like 600 roundabout. Okay. There was something, I'll tell you. You have trouble doing tier 3s right now. I mean, like, you need to have armor and resistance cap. I have armor and resistance cap going. Like already the last, like, since I'm level 60, I have armor and resistance cap going. So that's your most important goal. Do Juggernaut to actually get that done, and the resistance is very important. I mean, right now I do this over Jens Blessing Boots because the Jens Blessing Boots essentially are giving me just a full resistance out without having to worry. But actually, over my Paragon board at my current level, I have the resistance actually taken care of. So I should probably be able to rip out my Jens Blessing Boots in the very soon, then put the Isus Heirloom on, and move over to the specific gems for the resistances, because we actually picked up quite some frost resistance on the Paragon board, and we picked up some fire resistance, and that together with the massive amount of intelligence that you have, 1,000 plus, you should be able to just get resistance out super easy. You're gonna grind season 2 of Once Human? Sir, we're already in phase 2. My base is completely built. I have picked up every single blueprint possible. I have done every single boss possible currently in phase 2. So I'm like, if you missed the live streams, they would actually happen yesterday. And we've already been putting out a couple of videos too to explain you how to actually make the most out of season 2. So currently we are actually waiting for phase 3 more or less. There's still a few things I actually need to do. There's a few Prime Wars I need to knock out. There is some things I need to craft. So possible, like especially like I want to do Prime Wars, like, so that's going to be something. Yeah, I think we're gonna do tomorrow probably Prime Wars. Like we're gonna be knocking that shit out. Like the hard mode Prime Wars is gonna be really interesting. Gonna make for a good video. So this fight took me way too long right now. Like in comparison to the tier 3 fight, this one is like lengthy, right? For this, I need the cooldown reduction on my ulti. I think that would be going crazy. Like I need to quickly fix my armor essentially over piece, like equipment pieces, because right now my armor is not fixed by my equipment. My armor is fixed over the Juggernaut aspect, but that kind of, like I could probably drop Undying at this point. So if I drop Undying, I could play the Orange Herald, and then I get more cooldown reduction on my ultimates, and then we should actually be absolutely insane, hopefully. Because I could be spamming then Unstable Currents, and if I can spam Unstable Currents, we're going to be having more Lightning Spears than ever, right? That's where the juice damage is coming from. You could enchant Ice Blades to the Council. We're using Frost Orbs. Like this is our way to cast Frost Orbs by having Frost Orbs, so I don't think I can actually go much for the Council thingy. It's a helmet as a Crown of Lucian. It's not like I got 20 of those already. Also, the Crown of Lucian is really not able to be played with this build, right? That wouldn't work. Okay, that's a bunch of up to side. A bit more money. This was good, Chan. This is good. So 3 hours, 34 minutes to level 89 currently. That's crazy. I'm very happy. See, that's an intelligence and mana per second helmet. That's actually really good because a greater affix and intelligence does never hurt. I mean, these are just sad. These items. I mean, I'm still looking for Lightning Spear gauntlets, right? To ranks 2 Lightning Spear. Yeah, comma.
You can take what's left. Come back if you need.
So, my wife just called me because I need to pick up our daughter from our friends. So I wish we could continue playing chat, but that was it for today. We're not going to get to 100 completely, but this is essentially also how we're going to go for 100, right? So the build is working. We need the conduit. We need the actual boots back in. So we would probably take the Izu right now to go crazy, right? Izu will give me more critical strike chance, and more critical strike chance is mental. I mean, look at this. We're resistanced out. Damn son. Don't have to do anything anymore. Fully resistance out. And now we're getting another. Your critical strike chance is increased by 30% of your movement speed. And we're actually having like that currently just another 7.3%. But we're actually going to be teleporting to get even more out of this, right? So, and evading to get even more out of this. So we're teleporting and evading constantly around. Yeah. Ooh, that's going to give us like a very, very good amount of crit chance bonus as we're only sitting at like 20%. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. So we're going to be even faster, maybe even tier 5 fast, but we'll see. Have a great good day, evening, night. I need to run, and I'll see you all tomorrow again. So don't forget to follow, subscribe, lurk, Tabaru. Thank you for the 24 months of support. Perm, also thank you for the brand new sub. I'm gone.